And now our streaming is connected, but we've already been live because there's a delay. Hello, everybody. You've heard all that. That's fun. Now what do you... Nope. Before you leave.
You have to pop out the chat.
Chat's already popped out. What else do you have to do? Pause.
Oh, this?
Mm-hmm. I can minimize it.
Where's our chat? Over here.
Hey, Hootless. How's it going?
Oh. Where should we put this over here, right?
Sure. Let me correct
Good
that for you, 'cause
morning.
that will piss me off. Hold on.
Well, good morning.
Just swell. There, now you can type. Did you do all your postings on Discords?
I did some, to your Facebook, my Facebook, and Discord Tavern.
But you didn't open Discord in here. And I'm not that I'm going to complain, but I'm going to complain. Did you put it in the Sunday Circle? Hey, leave it.
Leave it. No, I put it in the Tavern.
All right. Do you remember last time when I wrote it with the messenger said, Brad, this is not the right place to do it. It's okay to do it in here, but you need to also do it in the center circle, or the circle.
Oh, the center circle.
Y'all are here in Sunday Circle. Remember, this is where it's supposed to be.
Oh.
I had to tell you that how many times? How many times have I had to tell you? Tell everybody how many. How many?
Sounds like two.
Too many.
No,
Exactly.
T-
Too many.
TWO.
You did it right the
TWO.
first time.
TWO.
So yeah, it doesn't really matter. But what you also didn't do is you didn't tag anybody. You just posted the website. That's nothing else. So guys, I know you're here listening to us still continuing to train Rook, but we're gonna do this right. Because this doesn't tell anybody we've gone live.
So what would you put? Who would you tag?
At everybody, like I showed you.
Everybody.
At
everybody. Everybody. Everybody.
At
everybody,
everyone.
Everybody.
We are going live now. I can't figure out how to make it the notifications work on YouTube. I know everybody's gonna, y'all are loving hearing us. I can't see the chat just yet. But now I'm showing him how to do something and he walks away. Y'all, I'm telling you. Well, you didn't tag anybody in the Discord, so how's anybody that's not waiting on YouTube gonna see?
Oh, I thought people were in there. That would
See what I've done different. You do at everyone, make sure it's highlighted, and then you make a little
I
comment.
don't see where you put that. Hold on.
In the text, right here. I typed it in the text. See the text?
I see. It's hard to see, but I see it.
Well, that's because we're looking
It's
up on the
very
TV.
white. It's white font. I see it.
And then you hit enter, and it's going to say, "Are you sure?" And then you say yes.
Oh, I thought I did well.
You did not. And you did it in the tavern, so you did it in the wrong place, and you didn't do the tagging. And then you go over to occultist, remember? And you go to where? Demon self promo.
Well, you know all the wordage and stuff.
There you go. You can look at last posting and see. Please help me, Mom Petit. Help me, Mom. Help me.
My mind just doesn't work that way.
Well, it's gonna start.
My mind works like it does.
It's gonna start. It'll start that way.
Oh, what did he do? What did he
We'll
say?
go back to that. So we posted in here. You didn't tag anybody anywhere else, I'm sure. Okay, we'll leave it at that. We'll be all right. We don't need anybody to know that we're live or anything. So.
I like this music. Relax movement. I like this music.
Finn, would you
Relax
leave her
movement.
alone, dude? You gotta give her a break. She can end you.
That is Dragon.
Yes, she can end
Good
you.
Morning, Dragon.
Yes, she can. Yo, Bubba, she could end you if she wanted to, and she's choosing love and over violence, and you're choosing violence.
How are y'all doing this morning?
He's like, I don't choose violence.
Dragon and Hootless.
Grr.
Swell. He said swell.
Hey, Dragon. So I don't know what he said about UFOs, but I'm sure.
Ooh, do share.
Yeah, and we're gonna look it up real quick. We're gonna do what were we gonna? Oh, we have a new show idea I want to pitch to you guys.
Did he say he and the president are UFOs? Because I would believe that.
I think they've all said there's UFOs. Even Biden and Obama both said yes, there are UFOs.
No, but I mean, are Vance and Trump UFOs?
They're ETs, that's for sure.
No, definitely ETs.
Which I got kicked out of their home world. Not that there's any on the other side that are better. I ain't even want to call them demons because that's not fair to Piper or real demons.
Okay. Oh, God. One day I'll wake up and the news will be that there will be no more.
Yes. Everything is the demons. Let's go. We're gonna go look it up online. I want to see. JD Vance on UFO. I do think he's an absolute idiot. Oh, he thinks UFOs are demons, not aliens. Okay, sir. Yeah, he's dumb. Sorry. If you like him, that's great. Kitty cat, you're a whore too.
Leo.
Step alone. Fran, you're the good girl. I did not expect that. I did not expect that. I am sick of hearing.
Had time to watch the news.
I know,
but work.
I am sick of everyone calling everything demons too. Like, come on, you know, everything you don't like is a demon. That way, God and Jesus could take it, so you have no absolute or no purpose. No need to work. I'm not being able to spend enough time with this, but I'm going to. I'm obsessed with this. Yeah, that sounds about right. Couch humper.
I mean, it's kind of like what we talked about on Unexplained show, though. Well, we said that they were deities. But we were referring to them deities.
Yeah,
but
just like they referred.
Demons.
Hey, what are you doing?
They could be.
Just like they refer to pretty much everything as demons. Hey, what are you? No, what have you got? What in the world is that?
Piper.
A rock.
Yes. Crazy dog.
Sorry, I had to pull a rock out of Piper's mouth. What is your deal? She's crazy. That's it. I don't think they're aliens. I think they're demons anyway. Alright, that's enough. That's all I need to read.
Well, I mean, we were saying they could be deities, so...
Yes, but when the people say things can be demons, they're not saying that they think it's something. They think it's this thing that's meant to pull us away from God. It's just stupid. I'm sorry, that's an opinion I can't get behind. Seriously.
I mean, I don't know him personally. I mean, I haven't really paid attention, but...
Yes, I agree.
I can't speak that he is or isn't.
Douchebags can definitely be brilliant. I think the problem with JD Vance is that he's just not brilliant. I don't even think he's a douchebag so much as, you know, just a bag of wind. Like, I don't know what the right word is, but there's just nothing to him except, you know, the couch jumping and all that stuff. And the ass kisser. But, like I said, I don't have a people problem. If somebody says they think they're demons from another dimension, that's one thing. But demons come to move you from Christ, which is JD's take, I'm sure. It's just an excuse to not deal with something. Clutch your pearls. Yes. Well, I think, you know, when we were talking with Unexplained Possibilities, you know, my take on it is, yes, if God's created the universe, aliens would be part of it. But I think we're all aliens at some point. We're all from other worlds.
You're an alien.
Yep. But I'm not going to judge you if you're like, I think the aliens are demons. But not in the way that Vance is saying.
Now, the flat earth thing, I don't understand these people. But...
I have no words for that either.
Sovereign citizens. Ooh, I want to be a sovereign citizen, I think.
Okay. We'll do divorce first. I mean, I'll stay.
I don't need insurance. I don't need
I'll
a driver's
stay.
license.
But we need our stuff separated completely. I agree. I think demons, though, are aliens are something to explore. Even gods and deities, to me, are things that we can explore. But when most people say demons, especially when they're Christian nationalists, they're not talking about the demons that I'm thinking of, and that aspect of where they are similar.
I could see it being related, like in the deity concept that we discussed Wednesday, or was it Thursday? I don't see how it could be different from. I get what you're saying, not that kind of demon. I get what he was saying, totally.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree.
Totally.
The kind of demons I think we're thinking of that we talk about, yeah. He's talking about, Satan, stupid, idiot, weirdo.
Satan.
Du hast, bitch.
See this little being.
All right.
Well.
We are having some frame hiccups here that we haven't had before, so just gotta monitor that. So if you guys see his freezer jump a little bit, we're watching it. It's not the end. I think my laptop is starting to get a little old. Because, we stream on an old 10-year-old laptop.
That's awesome.
MSI is amazing. They just work. So, I guess we should get started.
Yo.
After these messages. Oh.
Testicle difficulties.
No testicular difficulties.
I'm having testicle difficulties.
Just some technicals. Looks like it's recovered, but what?
Nothing.
Children are great. I'm glad we don't have but one. Yeah, we're gonna jump that.
Alchemist Kava. In beautiful Naples, Florida. Alchemist Kava.
Sorry, I'm just realigning our camera a hair.
We're their happy hours daily, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. 5 to 7 p.m. Buy one, get one. Any drink.
Alrighty. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm still in slow motion today.
Me too. You had some THC cans.
I did. I had a THC can last night, but I only had like 4 hours of sleep yesterday, and then we were up late last night. We watched Tu Wong Fu, and I fell asleep halfway through, so I got to rewatch that today. Because I've never seen it all the way through. I'm like, I need to see it all the way through.
Ooh, about Spanny. Oh, cool. Did they say if there were like restrictions or if it was banned or anything?
It's a thing, that's for sure.
If so, I recommend Tea Time cans. Blue raspberry.
I recommend Mitra 9s.
Which you can
Midnight
find,
Cola.
And Mitra 9s, which you can find these in different retailers. Sometimes gas stations, sometimes grocery stores.
Sarasota.
Liquor stores.
I think that's what what's her name said. Sarasota was the one.
Manatee County. Manatee County. We went yesterday to
A boutique
lovely
one.
Or it's a boutique one called Sincerely Me in Fort Myers. It's divine. Every time I go in now, the cover tender Jeremy, he is great. He not only knows what I want to drink, but he provides me with a fake black rose because it is my aura.
That's right.
And as soon as I sit down, he says, "Here's your rose." I think that's very cool. You getting paid to advertise now. Oh god, I wish we had a sponsor. Oh, that'd be cool. Maybe one day.
Yeah.
Tea Time. Hey, I would have it be a sponsor. I believe in LA Tea Time. These are great for at home though.
We got a few more tests down the street, and we can always back up the Roots House of Cava.
Yeah.
When they get their sugar free, they need one sugar free one, then I'll be good.
Free.
Oh
yeah, it's all right in Manatee County. Oh, okay. I was wrong. Really Good one, positive. Cool.
Because remember, in Florida has that thing where the counties overlap the cities.
Yeah, look.
So it's probably okay in Manatee County, but not Sarasota City.
Same Hootless. I think if you find an area where it's not several, it's totally a good idea. Like the return on the drinks are great, and it's all, as you know, about the social aspect.
Mm-hmm.
And younger people and middle-aged people just don't drink much anymore.
Yep.
Like, why would I drink when I can have a delicious kratom thing and not go out and kill anybody because I can pay attention when driving? It's awesome. That's cool. Good energy to you. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be fun.
The risk might be if it just gets saturated, but hey, look, we have what, like at least 10 in our area within a 10, 50, 20 mile radius?
Probably.
And they're still busy. Like, there's not a one of them that's not. So.
Yeah, if we used to do 10 miles, I can count 1, 2, 3. We have WTF, BBQ Tap Room, Kava Culture North Fort Myers, Island Vibes, Roots House of Kava.
Reefer Beach.
That's a little further out. But if we got that far, we had Reefer Beach, Soundgarden, WTF.
Look,
there's a ton.
The most important thing is to have a simple and consistent, enticing happy hour.
And product. Consistent product and options for sugar-free.
That's awesome.
That one's a little selfish.
Tim wants to go to Coke.
Yeah, we've talked about it a lot. We're pretty saturated here, though. I just don't know. I don't know that I have the energy to put that much into
I do want to
business unless I'm retired.
Or Alba, yeah.
Yeah, if we retire early and get stuff paid off, that's a possibility. But we'll see if that happens.
Whoop, whoop.
They are worth it. We should get a sponsor somewhere. I wonder if Roots would want us to wear their stuff. We'll ask them.
Oh, that'd
have
be
our
cool.
Roots cup and wear our things on.
Yeah, I'd love to wear that hoodie.
Give some free advertising for them.
Absolutely.
I know we don't go there as much, but it's still my home bar. We should go today.
Yeah, we might have to explore that. Maybe we should study there today. With Shonda.
There or North Fort Myers is good for studying, but North Fort Myers is so small and they always kick us out.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's why I will never go there.
The space issues.
When they bring Spinderella in, and they kick us out.
Yep.
Did it one time.
Yes.
That.
That's why I'm like, we either have to get down to one income,
yeah,
or we have to retire and do something, because there's no way we could do it and also work jobs. And there's no way I would do it if both of us had to leave our jobs, because we need one stable income at all times. But we are still reducing, and we're looking for all kinds of stuff to do. So,
but what is? I haven't looked up the moon. What moon phase are we in, baby?
Be my shoo-shoo.
Oh, I used to have it on my watch.
Look at my Poochie.
Oh, look at Poochie.
Will she sit down, jump down if I set her right here? Set.
No, she'll come to me and make me hold her.
Come on, set for a minute.
No, she's actually gonna sit. It looks like.
Sit.
Seat, good dog. We are waxing now for what is it?
Buddha
Full moon's coming up here in a few days, I think. Full pink moon on the 1st. Okay. Yeah, this is saying on the night of the 1st, at 2 a.m. on the 2nd, basically. Very cool. Full moon, so we're in a good drawing down spot. But we need to do something. Full moon, I'll be flying home that day. I believe that's a Thursday. So we should do something Thursday evening.
Ooh. Okay.
Excuse me. And it will be a full moon in Libra.
Oh, pink moon. Ooh, the pink queen.
That was actually a good drink, wasn't it?
I never tried it. Did you?
I did not ever try it, but it looked good. It looked nice and creamy. I don't know about a creamy kratom drink, though.
All right.
So the first full moon of spring. Fullest on Wednesday, April 1st, but will look bright and full Tuesday and Thursday. Catch the full pink moon, followed by the blue moon in May.
Ooh.
April's full moon is the pink moon. Why is it the pink moon? It comes from the pink phlox wildflowers that are native to North America, which often bloom in April. Oh, that's pretty. What are they called? Pink phyllox? I've never heard of that. It looks like crepe myrtle to me. Because they do bloom in like early spring too. So do lots of things. Pink phlox.
Okay. Hey.
I did not know that. Or actually, you know, these are those things that I probably know every year for like 10 minutes and then forget and have to look them up again next year. That's funny. I think it's I just close it. Might be plots. Vibrant, fragrant, hardy perennials that attract butterflies and hummingbirds. They're pretty. Pretty. Pink full moon on the day you take your test. That's awesome.
That's wonderful.
Is your test Wednesday?
Thursday, I think.
So Wednesday you can do some full moon energy because that'll help you sleep. Well, actually, it can keep you up. But it can certainly help you be charged up for a test.
And get a V facial. Self-care.
Oh, that's pretty. American Meadows Red Wings Creeping Phlox. Big creeps. I love creeping flowers.
That is really cool.
There's I think, is it Creeping Thyme or Creeping Rosemary? There's one of them, or Lilac. I don't know what it is. It's one of those well-known, I thought it was Creeping Thyme. Because that just sounds cool. But yeah, so that's the full moon, pink moon this week.
Petite.
Pink moon, full moon this week. Bombshell.
Tonight.
Yeah, I think it's time. It's really pretty, like purpley blue flower, and they're trying to get everybody in Florida to plant it because apparently it lives this far down and does well with the Oh, it's raining. It's raining. Does well with the heat, supposedly, but also can kind of overtake wildflower or wild grass, or fake grass or whatever, and attract hummingbirds and bees and butterflies, which I want to attract. You got to do a lot of yard work. Our entire lawn is just flat dead. We are
Planet Earth.
We are in a drought, a severe drought. So let's build more houses that use more water. But we have a severe drought, and it is nice to see the rain. It just needs to be more consistent. Last year is the first year it became inconsistent. This year it's the same. It used to be you almost time your clock, your day by it, right? And it's been very haphazard. Yeah.
It'd be between 3 and 5.
Yes, it's weird.
Every day.
But how much have you read in your flowering wand?
I have not. I need to read that.
To make sure we're not frozen.
Maybe I'll be able to with your.
We need the rain. I'm getting ready to start chapter 9, Joseph Secret Vegetalista of Genesis.
Oh, okay. I need to catch up to you this week.
Yep. As is, when I'm done, I'm going to see if Rook here will hold up his end of the bargain and actually interview me about books, which I think will be fun. Oh, that's the two ideas I wanted to pitch. What do you guys think about these two ideas? I said one on either, I don't know, it might have been Unexplained Possibilities when I first thought it. But the first one is when we read books, we're going to interview each other about different parts of the book and what we felt about them. So he might read for me or ask me questions, and I might ask him questions depending on what book we've read. Pitch 1. Pitch 2 is the one that I'm really excited about, and this one's going to be its own show, I think. We're going to use one of our mini encyclopedias behind us. We're going to start the show. We're going to open the encyclopedia. We're going to just randomly go to a page, find an entry, and then we're gonna do some research on that entry together live, or not live, but together, and kind of go through it and see what does it mean, what is it about, and what do we think about it, and what can we find about it.
I like that idea.
I think that'll be fun.
So I need to catch up to you this week on Flowering One.
Oh! Yes. Mastering at the art of magic, is a good, to me. It's like a bridge, but it's still basic and entry level and attainable, but it's also got some pretty neat, good ideas in it and some great practices. And I like how it pulls in a lot of Earth and Satanism and Wicca and all these things together. It's not just one thing. And then Culting of America, I think I bought that. I haven't seen it. Hasn't shown up yet. Somewhere in our house. But I've got a whole bunch of books on my reading list right now. Like, my reading list, yes, but my to be read pile, I've morphed a lot because I'm also reading for a certification exam I need to take. But in the flowering wand, that's the word that I have a lot of hard time talking about it. The last time we talked, I kind of mentioned the chapter, and we mentioned this before, the moon belongs to everyone. It's lunar medicine for the masculine, and I thought it's really cool because they start talking about the masculine not being specific to a type of body, which is where our brains often go. And the masculine, like the moon, is mutable. So we always think of the moon as the feminine and the sun as the masculine, and that is what I've always been taught, and it's what's stuck in my head. But there are, and I didn't know this, but there's many traditions that reverse it, where the sun is feminine and the moon is masculine. Because the moon is receiving, the light, or whether the moon is reflecting back out in the source of it. And here, they don't just reverse it, but they talk about how both are both. The sun is masculine and feminine, and the moon is masculine and feminine, and there is historical context to put that in there. So some people are like, oh, that's woke. People are just changing things to match what they want today, which A, is actually okay to do because things have to evolve. But B, there is historical context for that idea that they're both, that cultures believed that they were both, and that those things changed when, Christianity and certain Judaistic practices came about, because that kind of forced binaries. So it's very neat. I do too, Hootless. It's not my strength. It's not my strength, and I have weird beliefs. I'm trying to figure out how I feel about it. I go a lot back between conceptual and metaphorical versus like a reality and a true occult sense, and I have a hard time, and I go back and forth between those a lot. I believe there's a lunar deity, and I believe the moon represents him, but I don't believe the moon is the lunar deity, if that makes sense. And that changes a lot lately because all the stuff I'm reading is morphing my brain train. Hootless, I'm glad you said that. That is literally what...
Hey.
That is what a lot of people have noticed about me, or say about me too, is I'm very left brain, very logical thinking, very process and step oriented, organized. Things have to be in a row. They have to make sense. So I have a really hard time, but for me, it shows like wishy-washiness. I've said it before. I kind of waffle back and forth on ideas because like this makes so much sense logically, or it doesn't make so much sense logically, but it feels so right spiritually or emotionally. And I rocket back and forth between those two extremes because my brain wants everything to fit nice and neatly in its pile with its name and its label, exactly where it is, where it's supposed to be, and that's really hard for me.
It's really great.
One of the concepts that's making it a little bit better for me is, well, hermetics always, but kind of applying it to other aspects of things and trying to figure out how my belief system is in the middle of changing.
Thank you.
That's been very cool. And yes, Hootless, that is a huge piece. And I have a lot of trouble with that too, because like I say, I will feel something and I'm like, I can see it, but I can't really wrap myself around whatever it is because I want it to be logical and specific. It's very hard. I'm starting to look at magic a lot though, like when people say magic is science that just doesn't exist yet. So spiritual concepts.
My baby.
I just have agreed with myself that they don't have to always make sense, which is really, really hard for a double Virgo, Taurus rising. I mean, Virgo sun, Virgo moon, Taurus rising. It's special because I have a lot of that energy of I need it to fit. Lifelong struggle. The Kabbalistic tree is amazing. It is so good for teaching and explaining parts of tarot too. It fits perfectly with the major arcana. I actually have some stuff on that in one of the courses I used to teach that I'm still working on bringing out. That's almost done. I'm recording the sessions. I've got about half of them done. They're all made. I just need to record them. But it's very interesting to see how the Kabbalistic tree of life fits within many, many, many different things. And I go back to how did they know that? I'm just going to say geometry and math and sacred geometry. All of these things are connected somehow in these geometrical shapes. And that's as much as I can explain in my head about it. But it's a Cleo. It's a little Cleo. Needs some love. It's a good cat. Ah. So that's the Flowering Wand. This is a really good book. As we talk about a lot in the last, I think, 2 or 3 shows, I have had a really hard time with Sacred Feminine and what I thought was Sacred Masculine, and now like paying attention to Sacred Masculine in more detail, it's making Sacred Feminine make more sense. So that's been really nice. I've been really, really enjoying that book. Slowly. And then I'm still reading Destiny of Souls, which I'm about halfway through now. I'm reading about, 20 to 30 pages a week, so it's not much. Excuse me, bitch.
Are we showing these books? It doesn't seem like we're showing
I'm not showing them
books.
because we've had the same books for the past 3 weeks. I mean, months. I mean, longer. We can show them if you want. But you guys know these books. And this is it's a pretty good read. I like it. It's not as good as the first one. It's a little heavy sometimes and a little out there, so takes some thought process behind it. I've got a lot of notes to myself in this book to follow up with. A lot of trying to figure out what's the end purpose, like what's the point. There's a lot of discussion about how things look and what things look like, but I'm like, okay, what is the point? If we're here and we want to experience life and emotions on Earth as souls, and what is the end goal for a soul? What's the point? And if there is no end goal, then that would be suspect to me to figure out what it is. Very weird. And then I'm reading, of course, my test manual. What about you?
Yep, I'm working on the Flowering Wand, and we'll catch up this week. I feel like the past couple of weeks I've just been in a non-reading funk. I mean, I love reading, but I just don't do it. Like I'll flip on YouTube or something before. So this week I'm going to make space for reading. I'm also reading Betwixt and Between by Storm Fairywolf, and I got a new book, a new release or re-release that's new, revised, and expanded of The Witch's Name. Crafting Identities of Magical Power by Storm Fairywolf, and it is a signed copy. Very excited. With a forward by Matt Oren, and it's all about your create a name of power. And the inscription that he put is quick.
Not my teeth.
I was talking about that in my school group. Like, God, I just can't get in that. Can't get into reading or doing the exercises this week.
It just cycles in. That's one of the reasons why I like TFU so much, because you can do it on your own. I do not like, you have to post twice a week and fuck you.
Yeah.
I want to post when I want to post, engage when I want to engage. My life is busy. Sometimes I feel like sitting down and reading 50 pages, and sometimes I feel like sitting down and reading none and watching YouTube, and that is Cleopatra.
So the inscription in this book is, Your name is a spell of great power. Blessed be Storm Fairy Wolf, March 18th, 2026. I'm not reading this yet. I didn't really read shit last
Did you buy
week.
2 copies of it or just one?
I just got one. You want the
I mean, if it were me, because I'm a pack rat, I'd buy 2 copies and I wouldn't read that one because it's signed. I'd put it up so it doesn't get messed up or eaten by a dog, because they just ate 2 more of my books.
Oh, that's true. They better not eat my signed copy.
That's one that I would like put up somewhere.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, we're going to plug Datura Trading Company because they have the
Datura.
neatest things ever.
That's Datura. Datura.
That the spinning tarot you guys watched last week. I have now put Rook on a bi-weekly payment plan. Every 2 weeks, he's got to go in there and buy one of those things.
They're really cool.
I think the week is kind of up. We've already passed one.
Divination.
But they're really neat. And you know, Datura Trading Company used to be a physical location in California, I think.
Classes were given.
Where they did classes and all that stuff. You know, COVID closed it down, and then they just never brought it back. But that's that author group that we kind of, I don't want to say, I don't know. I just respect them a lot because of what they put out really good stuff, and they put out things that are, I don't know, they're strong, they're good, they make sense, and it doesn't feel like a grift. It feels like they're just trying to share stuff and talk, because I mean we've talked to Matt Oren before, actually, for a short period of time. They're just people, and you've talked to Storm obviously quite a bit.
I like the energy.
Just people.
It just resonates with my energy. It's not trying to be something it's not. It's not super dark. It's not super light.
Is it Datura Trading?
Yep. Datura Trading.
Datura Trading.
Check out their stuff. They've got some really unique.
Type it in up there.
Items.
Datura.
Oh, come on.
You have to hit the button and wait. Click the button and wait a second. You can tell Kratom's kicking in. Like you guys live time just saw from the first sip. It takes about 20 to 30 minutes for it to start kicking in.
Let's share.
I love it. But the Datura Trading Company. All right, here's what you do, Rook.
Can they see
this? No, hold on. I'm gonna take the mouse. We're gonna do another teaching moment. We go here.
Yeah,
and we're going to go to browser share. Yeah, but now you're going to notice it's blank.
Nice.
Everybody out there still sees us right here. So the browser share is blank, so you have to go here where it says browser share 2, right click, and properties. And you have to tell it which to capture. Now what happens, which I don't like, is you have to leave it like this because it captures very strangely. So guys, it's going to be a little off-center because see what happens? Watch. It's really weird. And I don't know how to fix this, and maybe somebody else does, actually. So we make it bigger. It changes what it looks like in here, so you have to set it at a size that you want. And then you capture it. See how it's changing the size in here? So you can't move it.
Good grief. Jesus Christ.
Shut up. So once you get it just right, you don't mess with it. So guys, it's going to be a little bit off-center, but that's okay. Now we transition over so they can see it, and they can see exactly what you see, but you just can't move it or change it. You can
show the Oracle. Show the Oracle.
So we are going to plug Datura Trading Company because they're a great group.
And
hey, Unexplained. And their products are very quality products, and they're just like I said, they're a good group of people. Rook, I am obsessed with the item that he got me, and you guys saw it last week on the show. It's the spinning tarot, but I'll show it to you again. It's just freaking amazing. And
put together
Rook made
hands.
Rook made a comment to his mentor about how much I liked it, and they just were so appreciative and so excited that they got that feedback directly from somebody, and it is really cool. And it is how they survive. They don't work elsewhere. They're the authors. They do speaking, and then they have the Datura Trading Company. It's a group of gentlemen. It's just really nice. So
at least one of them teaches.
Yes. So we're gonna look real quick. What is it under?
Oracles, I think. Spirit and time words go to oracles. Yep. Try that.
Yep. This is it. No, this is actual talking boards.
So
Oh,
what is it
but
under?
the talking boards are very
Go
pretty.
to shop. What else could it be under? Decor. What's under? Oh wait, what was? Conjure boards? No. I thought it was called oracles, but we'll have to try it. Oh, now we have to find sugar.
Yeah, we're gonna
All
hit all
products, there we go.
products.
Alright, now let's scroll down to see it.
So you see, there's a lot of really pretty stuff. There's the books
There's a
and
lot
stuff.
of oils and that's a
The whirling planchette. I really want this too.
That's another one similar to yours.
I'm not a big fan of the pre-made stuff like Watchful Eye and Road Opener. I'm more of like I want to put up, and we're going to do this as part of our teachings too, where we'll have this site, and instead of having the Watchful Eye pair, we'll have like we will help you build a spell for yourself, and we will either put it together for you. You still have to do the spell. We'll send it to you, or we can send you all the stuff and the instructions of how to make it.
I see a book I want to get. Modern Witch.
Satyr's Kiss. I want to read that too.
Witch's Name? Oh, what's that? Original? Oh, that's the original.
It's the original one,
edition.
yeah. Sorry about. Oh, there's 36 pages. There's no way.
Oh, it's got to be under. Let's see. Onto Bath and Body Books, Candles, Curios, maybe.
No.
I could have sworn it was under Oracles.
Let me just click on oracles without clicking talking boards.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I was right.
Yeah. So these are
36 ghosties.
this is what Rook has already got me, the spinning tarot.
Look at that Wheel of Fortune.
It is
Ooh.
so cool. So we now have a list of every single thing we want to get. The Wheel of Fortune is
It's also
next.
tarot. I want the that one.
The Javamancy. I don't know about the 36 ghosties. That seems fun, but I do want all of these. The even the Message in a Bottle pendulum board.
That's cool.
I really want that too.
But they're all quality. Well,
Carnavalia.
they're put together by hand. They're amazing.
This right here.
The energy from that product I got was just nothing but positive and clear.
Yes, and so let me tell you guys. Just again, that was a long plug for it.
I didn't see the Orange book. Sure, it's up there.
Yeah. But it's a individual group. It's not a massive Amazon or this big company or anything. It's just very. Hello, Matt. Good morning.
Oh, it's Matt Orange.
Stupid. But point being,
hello, Matt.
very cool group. Not a they're a small seller. They make this stuff. It's really nice. I recommend them, not just because I won't really of anything. It was a great gift. Probably my favorite thing I've ever gotten as an adult.
I didn't know it could go either way. Like if you thought, oh, this is corny, because I love the
Nope.
carnival. He likes
do
tarot,
too.
and he likes the carnival somewhat. I thought, what a great combo.
Yeah.
It's got like
So,
it's a tarot, but a
now I
carnival
want all of them.
gypsy-ish. Okay. So I've got an assignment.
Every 2 weeks.
Storm told me, pace yourself. He said, don't do every 2 weeks. Pace yourself. So
That's not what he said.
He said, pace yourself.
Well, you've already been over the 2 weeks, so should
That's
be good.
true. Which one am I? Oh, maybe I'll get the Javamancy for me next.
I didn't know we were keeping them for ourselves.
Oh, well, that's yours, correct? So,
Yes.
Okay. So everything I get, whether I want it or not, it's yours.
Correct.
Oh, okay. Understood.
Of course, that's for everybody in the house. It is really neat too. This the way it's put together. In the Florida heat and stuff. I'm really worried. I want to get an actual place to put it where it's safe.
And it came from across literally 3,000.
We would sell a dog
miles.
if she got it.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Well, please put it up.
We need to
because
put it up higher.
We should put it up on top of
Yeah.
those.
Because it's not that it's just what it is that it's neat because you can buy another one, but that's the one that came in for some reason. It just feels full of energy. It's so fucking neat.
They're made individual.
They're so neat.
Chaz Bogan puts that stuff together.
Well,
Again, so
he did a great job
it's really
because
nice.
it is really cool.
And that is unique because they're all put
How many
by
people
hand.
have that?
Yeah, not many.
So anyway, enough gushing about the guys that we don't really even know.
Right. But I have tranced with one. Yay.
You do,
In a
yeah.
lesson.
They're
No, I don't know them.
I've seen them long enough to. I've been not hanging with, but following, I guess, Devin since the really early days. And he was like a little baby witch.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
They just have a great energy.
They do. It's very exciting and movable without being oppressive and.
Not pretentious.
Fidgety, yeah,
Not
none.
ego. None of that stuff.
So speaking of that, I want to start off with a topic that's not on the list, and I wanted to do it with mentorship.
Mentorship.
Because my thought, and this is something I've had to work with. Everybody is a mentor and a student. But we can mentor each other in different ways. So if I'm mentoring somebody, they're mentoring me in some things too that are different, right? It just happens that way to me.
Oh yeah.
You can do that. Just
Oh,
you can figure it out.
Straighten out here.
Hold on, guys. He can't figure out how to use the camera.
Transition. I wanted to show my book real quick, my newest one, The Witch's Name, expanded and revised by Storm Berrywolf. Normally I wouldn't pick something like this because I feel like I have a witch's name, but I just had to get it, and then since I've gotten it, I can't seem to keep it too far from me. I don't know why. It's calling me. Calling me. And I bought this on Deterra Trading's website just because I think it's better for them, but you can get it on Amazon and things. But
yep. And see, when you're showing stuff like this, you can prep the next screen to be ready to transition without transitioning it, so they're still seeing the book.
Oh, so now this is prepped, right?
That'll be next, yeah.
So do you want to show anything?
No, that's good. I don't have anything
really
right
cool.
now. I'm excited about this for you too. This is I want to read this, but I want to wait. I want to read a non-signed version because things will get destroyed.
I'm gonna order another one. That would be good for him too.
Yeah.
I said, please don't send this one signed. Can you put that? I don't know. I want a readable. But you're right, though. You want to keep it nice.
That box right behind us. That is my
do you
new
want me to
to be
bring that?
read. No,
Oh,
that's my new to be read pile because that box was full of
Oh.
books that went on the shelf, and now they are back as to be reads. So I've got a box full. But I wanted to talk about mentorship a little bit because
mentorship.
there's really
Ships.
many different ways to do mentorship, formal and informal, and I think both are very valuable. But I have learned, and I want to take on somebody specific to do mentorship with, like as a project, because I feel like I have a lot to learn that somebody can give me from what it's like now to be, somebody wanting to grow that mutually has things to give me, and that's the exchange, not money, not anything, just time and knowledge. So I think that's really fun to do formally. So I do want to do a formal mentorship with somebody, and I want it to be a two-way mentorship. So if anybody's interested in that, that'd be fun. But the other way, and the more common way, is the informal mentorship, right? When we get together and have discussions and just go about things and work through ideas and bring things in. What do you guys think about that? Like, do you like the idea of having formal mentorships, or just the informal is better, or both, or what?
I find, in general, that having for me, a mentor versus self-study. Of course, you can do self-practice study all you want, but it holds me accountable because I've got to talk about the shit with somebody.
But so mentorship is different for many people, but you don't we don't sit down ever and go over concepts of my practice as a mentorship.
Well, we want to. We should.
We're putting together a book, but that's really hard.
Yeah. Well, it takes time.
Well, my biggest problem right now, and I don't know if this is something y'all can help me with, is I've been writing a book for years, many, many years, and I don't really talk about it because it's not meant really for anybody but me. I just want to do it. And so when it comes out, it comes out. And if people read it, great. It's really for me. And we're both working on it. It's not just my book, but it's something I've been working on for a while. And I'm in it, and I think it's too small.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm having a really hard time because it's laid out the way I want, but since it's within the larger whole and it's not broken out, like I have started it and I've just been adding to it. I'm really, really nervous and weird now because I can't go in and just work on it. Because it's like I keep just touching 10 different sections. So I need to pull out a section and work on just one piece. If that makes sense.
Yeah, so I was thinking about your mentorship question and who, let's say, may be interested depending on what it involves. So what is, like I was saying, for me, having a mentor to talk about things that holds me accountable for things I have to do or read because I have to talk about it. Like I can't just sit there
Mhm.
week after week and be like, oh, I didn't feel like doing it today, or you know what I mean?
Well, I see the book club as kind of a mentorship.
Yeah.
I see this as kind of a mutual, little informal mentorship, not like where we're sharing and you're sharing. And I don't even know if mentorship is the right word for that one because I think mentorship does make it feel so formal.
Oh, like
I like what Unexplained is saying. And Hootless, um, one of the things that I really want to do from even a business perspective, but from a mentorship perspective, is um, talking about like driving home specific thoughts. So what I'm really learning that my forte is synthesis across different things. I can focus in really high detail on one thing, but that's not where my forte is. My forte is really bringing a lot of things together into one place and working through them and separating them out and having them present. So from a mentorship, there's a mental health component that I like that that's very helpful. And then there's kind of like the metaphysics and the occult stuff that I've been into for pretty much my whole life, but it's more of how to accept and reject things to mold your practice. I think is really where my strength lies for that kind of stuff. But it's anything.
I mean, I like talking with you. Oh, how does she get outside?
Who?
That cat?
Come on.
Come here. Oh. Come on, kitty, 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 kitty. That window. Hey, Cleo.
Guess who's a bad kitty? Oak.
You can't go outside, you might run away.
She's been outside before.
Outside those.
Is that how you're getting out? You're not an outdoor kitty. No.
Hers is not.
You're an indoor kitty.
She's a sweetie.
Let me go. You are. She is sweet.
She's so sweet. Come here, mamacita.
Oh,
come on. Show her, mommy.
So my flavor of mentorship really is a two-way exchange of, hey, here's how I'm doing stuff, and this is kind of my underpinnings, and walk through some concepts, and then accept or reject them as we walk through them together. And what's the word? Not differentiate, but when you're really good at contrasting and showing the differences of things and kind of deciding how to adopt them. Project management is basically what it is.
I want to say hi to
Now,
Unexplained.
our separate thing that we talk about is, doing a life coaching program, which we've actually got in pretty hard development, and we're working really hardcore on that, which is a little bit different, though. That's going to be specific for people who are having a hard time and want that specific growth. Mentorship to me is much more, I want to talk about what you believe, what I believe, and how they mix together and how we can learn and pull things together apart. So I don't even know if mentorship is really the right word, to be honest.
An exchange of ideas. Bonnie had one, but said it was exhausting because the person wouldn't want to try stuff.
I agree with that. Unexplained. It is really rough. Bonnie would be somebody I'd love to pick her brain a lot. I haven't heard or seen her in quite a while though. She's kind of hiding.
I don't know. I haven't sought her out.
Me either. That's what I'm saying. She came up in
on
conversation the other day with Adius. We were talking about, we need to have them on the show again at some point. Maybe just not together. Separate.
Way too much of your energy.
Yeah, because they have a lot of energy. But I love them both.
Sweet.
But yeah, so back to that. That whole mentorship
Sorry
thing.
to hear that.
It can be very exhausting, but like to me, what I think I'm good at is I can separate those two things, live time and in action. Like right now with Rook, I can be a mentor to him in a specific thing and also be a learner at the same time and not be frustrated because it's their responsibility to take the step. Like that stuff doesn't frustrate me. But I think mentorship for us can take on many ways. But to me, it's more informal. I do want to. There's one person that has asked me, and Hootless, I'd love to sit and talk at any time, because I do talk about myself being a jack of all trades. So, and I'm leaving out the second part because there's a whole part that I missed and it changes the meaning and I can't remember what it was. Yeah. I think the more mentees make mistakes, the more I'm learning from it because, you know, I've been menteed a lot. But that's tough. Unexplained. Well, if you talk to her, tell her we were thinking about her. I hope things are going to work towards her better because Bonnie's a good person. I really enjoy her mind. So that's tough. Yes, no, I know. But yeah, so it's
mistakes.
Yeah. Oh God, if I was a mentor, I'm going to make mistakes mentoring. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
But I would say if somebody wants mentorship from me, then they just have to be willing to also share stuff that I don't know because that's my trade-off. I want to learn, you know, about being a Mason. If you're a Mason, a Freemason, what you're allowed to tell me and not get killed anyway. Or, I mean, I'm talking anything. It doesn't even have to be occult related. Like, I really want somebody to teach me more detail about guns, like, because I'm good and I know a lot, but I don't know everything. Well, not everything, but I don't know a lot.
Pink pistols.
I'd like to work on how you change out triggers and do all that stuff. So if somebody knows that, that's an exchange for me. That's something I can learn from them. But that kind of stuff. So that's the trade off for me.
I like that unexplained.
That is it. Thank you, Unexplained. And Hootless 100% absolutely makes sense. We were talking about this yesterday. I've been watching a lot of videos on memory and learning to try to change how I'm learning things because I can read an entire page and have no clue what I just read. What?
I was just practicing if I look surprised all the time. Like really into
You look like Erica Kirk.
really focused on that.
I'm
really focused.
But I feel you really, really strongly on that one. She's locked herself in the back again. The back gate by the computer. Ma petite. She can get back there, but she can't get out.
Come here, sweet baby.
I can consume a lot of information, but I forget it and I don't remember it very well. But I can use it and I understand it and I can really put it together. But I have a hard time like regurgitating it back. You know what I mean? And yes, that was a burn. I almost called him Melinda Kirk or Erica the Mystic Witch. Maybe that's what it should be. But yeah, so I feel you there. I think I talked about this before. The video that I watched is called A Synoptic Mind, and I'm like, this is my head because I don't have. When I take like ADHD tests, it says I have ADHD, but I don't feel the what is it, the stress or the discomfort that I'm switching things. I feel it more like curiosity, and that is really what I think the difference is between ADHD and the synoptic mind discussion, which is just having a lot of things that you like to do, because I don't really always finish a lot of them. I do finish a lot of things actually, but I don't not finish them, and I don't get stressed because of it. I just switch a lot. And as Brad hears me say all the time, it's like I'm cycling. And now for him with ADHD, or anybody with ADHD, it's stressful. It's debilitating. It doesn't allow you to progress. I get
frozen.
I can consume the information. I cannot remember it, but I can understand it and practice what it means. So converting those things, which is why, I'm always going to refer back to Hermetics. I've been doing Hermetic principles since I was 15. But I still can't tell you the 7 principles sitting here in a line. I just can't. My memory, I just don't have that ability to recall that way. But I can tell you, and you can see by what I do, that I've implemented all 7 of them. And when a thing happens, I can pull that specific item out and I can look through it right away. Oh, that's polarity. Let's talk about polarity. And I can remember everything about polarity, but I can't list those things out.
Beautiful pyrite.
So I refer back often to stuttering and repeating books, references, resources. That's where I was going with that.
I absolutely have to have medication. If I stop it, I can take herbs and stuff to help, but I will just be so dysregulated that about after 3 days, I'll be like way out of my field.
Yeah, so my whole purpose of that really is I've learned how to use and understand information differently than I used to. Like, I used to be very good at rote learning. I mean, I was a straight A student. I graduated with over a 4.068, something like that.
Why I gotta be
in
straight?
High school and all through college, straight A's until I got to Miss Ballycat's class in LPN school, and she gave me a B.
I love that woman, not because of that, but she is like a nurse mentor to me.
She is no.
Your
I
baby
love
is
you.
dead, fucker.
I love you, but Paula Ballycat, I'm so sorry. You should not have graded us when the highest grade was a B off the 1,000-question test for the study exam. That's not how you grade a leadership class, ma'am.
She pinned me as a nurse. I'm so honored. Who pinned you, Flood? Sue Flood?
No.
Tracy Flood, I mean. Who pinned you? I'm trying to think.
I'm not going to tell you now.
Because the best answer is?
No.
Oh, was it Short Motley?
Yes, it was Miss Motley.
Oh, you can argue, bitch.
One of my first nursing classes. Were you in that one? Were we in a class together?
No.
Or did you tell me that, or did I hear that? I can't remember. That's how bad my memory is. I know it happened, but I don't know if I saw it happen. I think I was in the room. Yeah, because our whole class was talking about it. We were in.
Can I argue?
We were in to take a test, and she was giving everybody's grades out. Now this is probably like 4'8" ex-military woman that you would not want to fucking cross.
In the Navy, she was an officer, right? Yeah, lieutenant.
And so she passed out all of our grades, and one of the students says, "Can we argue our grade?" And she looked back without even pausing, like, "You can argue." I'm like, okay, I like her. But yeah, she was my pinner. But anyway.
Oh, the queen of memes, Brand Babe mentioned me.
I was really good academically for a long time. Now I'm not, because my brain has significantly shifted how it does things. I loved learning and getting more information, but now I'm really focused less on information and more on contextual application, if that makes sense. So my brain has really changed how I process stuff. I also had a traumatic brain injury, which kind of makes some things memorable and some things not. I'm using new memory tools to kind of learn and do stuff. So all the stuff that we know and talk about is on the table. But if I did a mentorship, I will do a mentorship program, and that is going to start with hermetics, how to base a nature-based religion, how to find your deity, how to find your tarot stuff, how to engage with nature and things, and how to consider what your pantheon might be, and how to see what way do you want to go. Do you like Norse? Do you like all of them? Do you like mixes? Like Welsh? What speaks to you? I can help figure all that stuff out. I can help other people figure it out really well. Like, I can have a whole conversation with you, not tell you anything, and you'll know what to do at the end of the conversation. Because I'm good at getting people to arrive where they need to be. So that would be something that I would be good at.
And same talking to Unexplained and
She knocked herself back there again. She's gonna have to stay.
She'll have to stay this time. That's true, but I think that's why I don't think like the system of education is right. We should be studying what we want to study.
Bjorn, welcome in. I've not seen you in forever, but yes, easy. And I don't even want to say just best medication. The best way to learn, the best way to experience is nature, stumbling around in life.
Tripping down the crooked path.
When you, I had a fear, and it was weird. I can't force myself to stop at the side of the road and pick a flower. And I know this sounds very weird, but it is, and Brad, I know I've told you about this, and I mentioned it to some other people before. There's some anxiety that people are going to be like, what the hell is that crazy ass idiot going to be doing on the side of the road? And why this comes up is when I'm driving in different places, I like to take things with me. Like pick up a stone or a flower and put it in a book and dry it out. You know what I mean? I like to do that from the places that I'm at, like in Texas a lot. There's beautiful flowers on the roadside.
So do I just have to stop so we do it?
So no, that's not the point. I had a really hard time doing that. And I just decided one day to do it. And I just pulled over and did it. almost like it was immersion therapy, and I was okay. And so, forcing myself to just step out and stumble around and do things that you may not otherwise do is a great way to learn from what's going on in the earth and everything around us. I think that's really awesome. But yeah, that is so true. I love that. We're talking about mentorship in general and just like how
Ooh, bottles of dirt.
I like mentorship from a formal and informal perspective. I want to mentor other people. I do not want to lead other people or make people think like me. I just want to help people figure out how to get those things themselves that are a little stuck. So we're doing mentorship and we're doing life coaching as two separate things kind of in the works. So I'm very interested if people want to set up something formal one-on-one where we just talk about very specific topics like that and kind of have some growth.
Hoolis, was he pagan or like earth conscious by any chance? Just curious.
Yeah.
That's cool about the dirt.
I get like really cool rocks and I put them in a bag and I put the date and the place on the bag. Like I have one from Chicken Express with your mom.
Oh,
it's
that's
like
so
a
cool.
3-tone rock. It's like perfectly separated 3-tone rock. I believe it's up there. I'd have to check to be sure, but it pops up every once in a while and reminds me to talk to your mom, and I usually will call her whenever I see the rock.
Oh, cool. I want to call my mom today.
I gotta call my mom back. She was down seeing all my family, and I missed it.
I was just saying, is your father like pagan like or earth conscious or just anything like that? That's what I was asking. Just thinking about how you said about the dirt and the flowers and different things.
There's a weird piece of tourmaline for you if you want it.
Oh, that's cool. This feels like it's grounding.
It is grounding. This is a great filter.
I can have this, or just
Yeah.
to put it with me.
The bag's full of it. That's why I just
Look,
give it.
I'm getting a good little collection of pyrite right now. Got these little cubes.
I want to start collecting cubes.
A cluster. I have a sphere.
Start getting me cubes.
I have little raw things, and I have a pyrite shaped piece that's a heart at work.
You see how you got me to just rat pack another room? I'm gonna start collecting cubes to go with my spheres. Every
cool.
sphere needs a cube.
I have very different bottles of water filters.
Yeah.
Very mainstream.
I would do water, but it's hard to transport in the
No, Lutheran.
airport.
Okay, cool. Nice. That's
I don't know much
interesting.
about
That's nice.
Lutheranism, but I do know that people that have been Lutheran that I know are actually nicer than most of the other people that I know when it
Very
comes to
mainstream.
denominations, by the way. So,
Oh, I want to find out what's going on with moms here.
yes, Bjorn, 100%.
Oh,
I talk to his mom sometimes, and his mom accidentally calls him instead of me sometimes.
And she's like, "Oh, I was trying to call Brian."
And
I'm
then she'll
like,
talk
"Really?"
for an hour.
Oh, your mom, yeah. She calls. Yep. But that's the universe. That's. I was meant to speak with her. Moms are the best. Oh yeah, they are the best. One thing I wanted to talk about too was like, why did I say that? Like, you know, experiencing things No, I want another one. Talking about
raspberry lime, I'll grab you one.
Okay, yeah. I was talking about one of the topics that I put on there. I'm going to talk about why did I say that? Like, words or spells. Like slowing down before. When I think of it, it's usually like a very critical voice or thought that comes out. Like somebody can pop in and be like, "Why is she doing that? Goodness gracious!
Yeah, we were talking about this yesterday.
How dumb!" I don't mean that person's dumb, or I don't like her. I don't like that. And it just comes out of my mouth or into my brain.
Ma.
Why do we think and say things we don't mean?
Was that
Is it from emotion, from something else? I really want to figure it out because immediately I say, "Why the fuck did I say that? I don't mean that at all."
So this conversation came up, was it yesterday? And I was trying to explain to you guys, like for me, it's like I gotta stop saying and doing those things because they're not true.
They're not true.
And B, it just makes me feel more negative about shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, why? And and I was using an example where I was just thinking in my head, like, oh, this, I'm gonna make it up. This administrator's just an idiot. They're so stupid. And then I'm like, they're not really stupid. They're just overwhelmed and stressed out, and they're doing things differently, and I'm over here judging, and then I have this negative feeling and blah blah blah, and it's just a complete waste of energy.
Well, I'll do it at work.
So why do we do that?
Somebody asks a question, I'm like, oh please, you don't. I'm good. You know, I've been doing this 15 years now. I am on the vice chair of the Survey and Regulatory Committee. I don't need feedback. Like, it comes out like that. Like, I don't mean that. I actually want their feedback. And I like the people doing it, and I don't think they're overbearing.
Mine doesn't come like that as much as I'm just being judgmental.
Very aggressive and judgmental with it. Like, quick, I don't even think. And I'd go right for the jugular.
Yep. I noticed that I've been very, very, I think I'm trying to be non-judgmental and be tolerant and acceptance, but then when I look around...
Ooh.
Okay, she moved. So then when I look around, you know, and see what's around me, and I realize that I'm making choices based on some really stupid criteria, and I'm missing out on people and their experiences because of judgment and bias that's in my head that I don't address, or maybe I've addressed before and it's time to readdress.
I know a lot not for the last couple of weeks with Twisted Chaos. I'll be like, somebody is doing something when I should just back away and let her interact with the person, and I'm like, that's dumb. What the hell are they talking about? Da, 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 da. So I will no longer be doing that. And it's like, just comes out negative. And I really like the person, and just because I don't agree with what they're saying, and it is kind of dumb, but I even said to my boss one day, I don't know where the hell they got their wrist training, and that's totally inappropriate and rude. Like, that's just
when the better context would be, and for me it's the context in my head. I'm not saying it, so I'm being not. Oh, that is where. Oh, wait. See, this is a very good example of I can read something and learn something and then not know what it is, but it just comes in practice. So there was a real short video I sent out to my team the other day called "The Difference Between Being Nice and Being Kind." If you have something on your face and it makes you look kind of stupid, it would be nice to not say anything because I don't want to hurt your feelings. And being nice,
right?
The kind thing to do is sometimes difficult. Say, hey, gotta get that. That's what kindness is. So there's a difference, and that's like that would be so much fun. We'll have to buy you a beard.
You have to buy one because I don't grow one. I could get a transplant. I'm actually thinking. But before I do that, I am going to finish my. I had a great thing.
Throw a porn stash.
I could do that.
Ma, don't walk on this, please. You're gonna fall.
Like skin issues from acne and stuff, and I had the most awesome non-invasive thing, facial Friday, called a jet plasma facial, where it's a wand that uses plasma and it shoots the jolts through your skin, and I can already feel it like filling out. And the idea is after 3, 4, 5, 6.
Of course you do, Dragon.
It helps stimulate the growth of collagen and hyaluronic acid. But non-invasive, most awesome thing in the world. If you ever can get a deal or special on a jet plasma facial, get it. And then I'm getting Botox in a few weeks.
That's gonna scare me.
To help, it's actually preventative medically to help prevent from having skin issues, is what it is. If you do it correctly and not overuse it. It's very medically recommended.
They have sold to you so well.
No, I know a physician, Dr. N, that I've known for a few years, and I'm not going to a med spa where it's $3 a unit. I'm going for medical through a physician, a doctor of osteopathy.
Is this the same Dr. N that said, just tell me what to write and I'll write it? Like they all do once they trust you. Just saying.
Sorry.
Anyway, I like him. He's actually really good.
Ooh, all right. I'll explain. I'd like to see that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So let's go more on that topic.
So saying things. What? I need to identify what triggers me because it's so fast to, or what prompts me to launch into that, even just the negative thought. Because thoughts and words are some of the most powerful things. You know what I mean? So if I'm thinking it, it's driving how I'm probably inappropriately, assessing the person or situation. But if I'm saying it, that's affecting how I look like a freaking jerk. And it puts me in a bad mood. So what is it that just makes us lash out and then immediately think, why did I say that? I don't even mean it. I agree, though. If it, for me, it prompts me hootless if what they're saying is stupid. And if I know that they're wrong, but they're going to argue with me, I cannot tolerate that. If you're arguing with me and you're wrong, well, they can frickin' be wrong. I need to figure out a way to tell them they're wrong and move on. But it's been bugging me that I do that lately.
Well, I know that's
having to say, why did I say that? And thinking I don't mean it. And then having to go back to the person and say, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I've said that. I don't mean it. But then you look like you've already said it.
Yeah.
If they hear you.
This is why it came up to me yesterday, because I'm starting to feel the negative effects of
pussy lips.
Even, other people on our team. I'm just like, oh, instead of saying that person is so stupid, I'm just going to try really hard to say that behavior does not make sense to me. I don't understand what that means. But it's so difficult. Could it be because when you were coming up, you weren't respected, and then
I think it could be.
I think that's possible.
Come to understand that words are physical objects.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. If we feel like shit, we have to stay on positive release. We can. Yes.
So be hootless. You already very clearly understand the first hermetic principle, which is,
I love that dragon. I actually heard that the first time last week. Which you have been faster.
Which is, now I forgot what it was.
Sorry.
It's okay. The first hermetic principle, that is exactly one of the things that's very helpful to it, which is the universe is mental. The universe is all. The all is mental. Everything is a thought. So when you say, and I love how you wrote that too, words are physical objects. When you speak it, it changes reality. That is literally the underpinnings of that first hermetic principle. And once we understand that everything is mental and it comes through our thoughts, because we have to think it before we do it, or my brain is interpreting that this is a candle, it is thinking, and that thinking is what creates and builds our procedural reality as it gets made. And so that first principle talks about that, like everything, and if there's a creator, the creator has to be mental too, and not mental like the British say it, which is psycho or crazy. But mental as in thought, process, spatial, theory, all these things. So that's really cool. Yep. So you got part one already.
I was definitely bullied like in the teen years. So that could, unexplained, that could be a big part of it. Like to the point where I didn't even want to walk in front of people. Like, so that could be it.
Y'all hear
something there. Like I imagine being
You're in air jail.
Like, when I would have to get up
Just what I wanted.
Algebra to work out a problem and being like slurs being screamed out and the teacher not doing anything. That's I just didn't want to. I just wanted to shrink and become invisible, and I didn't even want to like get up and walk in front of people, like in the cafeteria, to get anywhere. So you could be, you could be right. Actually,
I think that's a big part of it. I think for me, it's just
now I'm coming for everybody.
I need to put that through the shadow work stuff that we do. No. Because that's really interesting, like to think it, and like I don't know if everybody thinks that way. Well, I know everybody doesn't think that way, but it shouldn't be in the front of my mind. That's just to immediately go to that person's stupid or they're worthless or they're useless. Because it's not true.
Stupid? Like I'll even say it in front of people. Are they stupid? Are they lazy?
And that changes our internal dialogue too. That changes. That changes how we see things, and the next time we see that person, we now have a reinforced negative aspect when that maybe they're just not right for the job.
And I'll just admit, and they'll be like, "Oh my god, I just can't. I don't even want to interact with them. That's not good."
Wisdom has been chasing you, but you have always been faster.
Yeah,
that is hilarious.
That's
why
much
is that not
kinder
on a t-shirt?
than bless your heart. You don't know any better.
Which we should still have the ability to feel
heart.
Emotions and react to that. That's not to take that out. It's just like, why the immediate judgment to the catastrophe? That person is worthless. That person is stupid. You have to be an idiot. Like that's not nice.
And by the way, we do it to ourselves a lot too.
That's the worst part.
That's the worst part.
I say, "Are you effing stupid?" at least 10 times a day in my head.
And you believe it.
Like used to be 30 times. So
yeah, it's not good. That's why I'm working on the be kind bitch concept. It's really a lot about yourself, being kind to yourself.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. That'll be healing for me. Like that'll be my project. I think that takes me through and helps me to kind of heal a little bit and stuff.
Don't you go out that screen too, you little cunt. Oh, sorry guys. She's at the next window screen. She already got one punched out.
That's such a pretty word.
Cunt.
Like Contressa.
Cuntilingus.
That's a beautiful word, I think. It's lovely.
Oh, yes. Superiority complex, inferiority complex 50 times a day. So true. I was when we were having the conversation the other night, I felt really good because it is true. And I do need to give myself credit that I'm at least identifying it and starting to work through it and kind of process things differently, again, because I believe in the cycling stuff, so yeah. And you cycle up and down, up and down, up and down, through and out. The other hermetic principle of ebb and flow is that where all things have an in and an out, and they come back and forth. They go in and out, and they have this balance to them. My ebb and flow is a little off sometimes, and I'm stop being an asshole to myself about it.
This is my first Chihuahua.
This is my soul
petite
dog right here.
She's
Like
very
we are
sweet
truly, we share soul pieces for sure.
And oh, Finny, do you know? You don't know yet.
He knows. He knew before I did.
Know about you going this week.
Oh no, he does not know I'm leaving. He gets really pouty when I get my luggage out to pack. He'll sit right beside it and just look at me like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
It's like, do you guys ever have let's see what notes I pulled up on it. Like the whole, why did I say that? Like, is it because we feel off? Is it, do we feel like it's an emotional reaction, conditioning, or a habit?
I think it's a conditioning and a habit, and I think it's easiest to go ahead and superlative somebody because then you don't have to deal with it. Oh, she's an idiot, and you can just work around that. It's instead of the harder thing, which is, all right, we've gone through this 3 times. I don't know why she's not catching it. Maybe I should try it differently, or maybe this isn't the right thing for her. Maybe this isn't the right place. Maybe they're not matched well. That's where we should be going.
Our thoughts misalign with our
foo-foo.
feelings.
It's not like just guessing or making it up or foo-foo crap. It's real. I don't think our minds are just... I mean, I think it's judgment bias, a little bit of racism, systematic issues, just a little bit of multiple things that are coming together that we have to consciously address because it's false narrative.
Casual speech holds weight, like energetically with...
Yes, words are weapons.
Setting.
They're physical objects. I like that.
What does it say? The thoughts, words, actions,
So
habit equals reality. So if you have a thought and you're making words and you're constantly doing this, it makes a habit and it makes it a reality.
Which is also another exemplary of the first principle of hermetics.
Which is words are universe is mental.
I'm going to pull it up just so because I keep saying it backwards. And this is my thing. I can't list them off.
What do we unintentionally create when we casually or aren't careful with our words? I've always been taught, not from even a spiritual...
The all is mind, universe is mental.
Aspect. Oh, all is mind, universe. That, be careful with your words. Number one, not just because you can't take them back, but because words are very powerful.
Yes.
As powerful as a gun or a knife or any other thing that can yield harm. And not only in that way, but what are we creating with our words? Whether it's consciously or subconsciously, or we mean it or we don't.
I think Unexplained has hit the nail on the head with that too. And I think everybody's probably feeling that same sentiment, right? It is a habit that comes from hurt and impatience. And it might be a little different for everybody, but the bottom line is, if we see the person as a human being first, which I have to give myself a pat on the back. I do this way better than I used to, and I'm pretty good at it with my team, is, recognize the human underneath of everything. And when you think of that human first, because the same person making that same mistake that you're friends with, you wouldn't say that about.
Right.
because you've developed a different idea of them. They're a human to you first, and when we do it with other people, it's like we don't see them as a human first. We don't know them, and that's a really bad thing.
And I don't even think it's like being two-faced or anything, but like I think it's out of trying to be not hurt people when we should just tell them in the right way, and we feel like we can vent to others. I don't think that's being two-faced on an intentional basis, but what we really should do is have the balls or the respect or decency just to tell the person,
or,
hey, is it worth even saying?
I was going to say, or reconsider, is this even
worth saying?
Worth it? And so changing that internal dialogue is important. Very important. And yes, Hootless, I'm the only one on the road that knows how to drive. I used to have road rage so bad. Like, it was terrible. And then somebody has said this before, and it's been said many different ways and different times. And I take credit for it because for me, I said it to myself first. Let's just take everybody off the road. And let's say you are on the road every day of the year, and there is only one other car on the road, a different car every day for a year. That's 365, right? So out of those 365 people, I believe that everybody has a bad day or 5. And if that happens to be their bad day, you're going to see a shit driver every day, 365 days a year, because they're you. Now think of how many more than one car a day is in that travel. We might pass hundreds, if not thousands of cars, depending on where we drive and what we do. And if that one person out of that 1,000 has their bad day today or isn't paying attention, they should deserve to have that day. And you know what? If they're assholes and they don't give a shit about anybody else, us getting mad is not going to change it. They're still going to be an asshole. So I'm going to just go with they must be rushing somebody to the hospital, or maybe their family member just died and they can't focus, or maybe not thinking about just the worst possible thing first is an easier way to think it through. And so with that 365 example, like, that's just if there's one a day. Imagine, I've had bad days. I've pulled out in front of somebody a couple times. You know,
you didn't mean to, probably.
It was no choice. I'm sure they said, that fucking moron, you learn to fucking drive. Yeah, because that's what I would have said. And that's not really fair.
I'm lucky that I don't drive 91% of the time anymore.
Yeah, that must be nice.
I have a machine that drives. It's way safer. I feel that everybody should, all cars that have self-driving and camera stuff, it's really great.
So is it easier being a jerk or more straightforward to a stranger, a subordinate, or a friend? To me, it's easier to, both are easier to strangers. It's easier to do it. Like, I'm easier. It's easier to be a jerk. And looking at it on the opposite end, I don't have any trouble if I need to tell a friend something, like if you know I'm helpful. But if you're not really seen to me as a friend, I have trouble including you in any of my thoughts, and that's a problem. Like, I shouldn't be that way.
Fairy dreams.
Yeah, it smells really good. I think with friends, it's just like, to me, it's just easy. I've been a jerk to friends before, and those friends usually, forgive me, and we get back together because I have moments.
Right. I miss Joy. I miss
subordinates. For me, subordinate is
Melissa.
I hate the way those characters are set up. I run my department democratically. Like, it's a group effort. I have authority based on my physical role from the company that they bestowed upon me. But my team controls what we do. Like, I only step in and overstep and say you have to do it my way if it's a directive from the company, which is, the company says you have to. And they pay our checks. But our decision-making, our development, it's a team effort. So if I need to tell them something and be straightforward with them, it used to be hard, but it's not now. It's like, hey, look, you got fucking cheese all over your face, or we really need to change how we're doing that. I know you're not dumb, but people are actually telling me that they're perceiving you as incompetent. So we need to work on this. I have no problems with that. I think that's easy, but it's very easy just to be an asshole to a stranger.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't see them as human, and I say but I mean as a people. We don't see them as as really human all the time, and that's a problem. That's something I have to work on. If you're in my group or I know you, you're in our chat, I consider you a friend. I will treat you differently than people that I don't know if they're an asshole first. I'm pretty nice to people that I don't know. I'm very welcoming for the most part, but if you're an asshole, I don't have any tolerance.
Oh yeah.
But then again, that's not, to me, that's not being a
You
jerk
go out
either.
and
That's
you'll,
just
shred 'em.
fuck off. But unexplained, I agree. If you can't be straightforward with a friend, then what are you? Because being straightforward isn't being a jerk. Being a jerk is being an asshole while you're being straightforward.
With the mean
right then.
intent to cut and harm.
Yeah. Yep.
It's Denise's mom's birthday. I'm just sending her something in Spanish.
Yeah. But the whole idea that in our brains we're thinking these things and that must make them true. I've always, and I know some of you are going to come at me for this, I have always been irritated when people say, oh, when you're drunk, you say how you really feel. No, you don't. It alters your judgment and your thinking. That's not what you really feel. Like, it's specifically not how you really feel. Because you're intoxicated. And I don't know. It's just, it removes filters. I agree with that. It removes filters, but I can tell you, I have said things when I'm drunk that I did not truly mean, and it wasn't in my heart. It's just my executive functioning didn't think it all the way through. So that's a thing I fight with people a lot with. Oh yeah, when he was drunk, that's when you really mean it. Now, you don't get absolved of your actions when you're drunk. That's not to say that. That's not the same thing. But just because you're drunk doesn't mean that what you said was any truer than something else. But as you know, I love me some hermetics, and I think using them to apply when we think about new processes or things that bother us, it's very helpful. So I'm trying to think of this situation from a hermetic standpoint, and I can run through all of them. What if they're having difficulty with thinking, or there's too much in their head right now? Principle 1. What if they're having an imbalance in their just the way that they're doing things, their polarity? They're absolutely opposite, but that means we both have passion. So those are things that we can find in common. There's all these different things. As above, so below can be applied here. So if they're stupid, then I'm stupid because I do stupid things and they do stupid things. They should have the right to judge me for that. Wait a minute, maybe I shouldn't judge that way. Correspondence, that's that one. Vibration, everything is in movement. You know, everything is moving and changing. Maybe this is just a bad moment for them. Maybe right now their vibration is low, or they just lost somebody. We don't know what's going on with them.
Yeah, you never know. Or were they, because they have been like verbally or abused. Like somebody just into them. I mean, it's a little like we said in one of the things when Dragon listed those questions, like, is it necessary? Yeah. Like, what is the point to say something? I'm trying to work on that.
Exactly. That speaks into cause and effect, which is another hermetic principle, right? Everything has a cause. Every cause has an effect, and every effect has its cause. Doesn't even have to be in this lifetime, but maybe this person grew up poor and couldn't finish high school, and that's why they don't understand the basic how to use a calendar. Like, why am I calling you stupid? Because it's like calling somebody who's illiterate an idiot because they can't read. That's not, I would never do that. Why would I conflagrate and, you know, catastrophize somebody as an idiot just because they messed up one or two things that I mess up constantly?
I think one of the truest friends that I have has both, like, took up for me or had my back when I wasn't even there and didn't know about it. And number 2, does come to me if she thinks I'm wrong about something and tells me in an honest way. And that's the best kind of friend to have, I think, you know. And I always thank this person because, you know, that's somebody that really cares. They don't like, look, dude, I don't think you know if you mean that. I don't think you do. But
yeah, that's a very good quality to have.
I think you're wrong what you're saying. That is true loyalty right there. To Melvin's point,
I don't even know if that. I wouldn't use loyalty.
That's realness,
care, kindness, authenticity. I love that.
Authenticity.
I think that's the word that we're looking for. That's describing authenticity in two different ways. We want to be our authentic selves, but even in, I don't want to be fake positive.
Right.
So I want to be authentic, but I also know that I don't believe what I'm thinking or saying. So I'm being inauthentic with myself. Right. The truth is, I don't believe that you're stupid.
Right.
The truth is, I believe that we do stupid shit all the time. But
I don't know, and I'm not blaming lack of thought with ADHD and stuff, but it's stuff. It's even stuff like
We
I
gotta
know
work
we're
on it.
mean. Like I know. I literally don't know why I say it. I haven't done that in a while, but Melinda didn't finish high school knowing how she is and what she says and does. Is she an idiot or severely misguided? I think that we're talking about the same one who we spoke about on Wednesday, just
Yes.
briefly about how I did not enjoy their stream. Like, what's that called? Like mean stream or whatever, critical
Yeah.
stream.
reactions.
But that's a good point, Melvin.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is it because a lack of knowledge, or is it? I think it's both. I think like it probably is being misguided or underinformed, but at the same time, I think there's a accountability to knowing as a human being that things we say, But I think it's both. But I will never never do it. I'll never sit here and do a stream or that just like
Bashes.
even if they're like if that person let me not say that. Politicians, they don't count, but like people, like this, I don't know that just would not be a good use of my time. It's the best way I can say it. And it doesn't feel good to bash somebody.
I don't. Not finishing high school doesn't change the fact to me that her actions that she has chosen as an adult are divisive and cause pain. Right? Like I've seen some of the things that she says, and I think misguided is not enough. I think when I emotionally react to her and have the reaction and the feeling that I do, it's really because she is actively enjoying, and this is just a judgment. Again, it's always a judgment based on how and what sorry, it's work. I don't see, she seems to enjoy seeing her people fight and call her thing. I think she needs validation. I think.
Is this the same one we're talking about that y'all many times have reviewed videos?
That's what I'm thinking of. I think she's misguided. I think she's. I don't think her heart's in the right place. I don't think she's specifically a bad person.
Yes, Alchemist.
But I think
Dragon. Excuse me.
I think whatever's driving her is from a not good place, and I think that's causing a lot of very big issues. And in those cases, I am judgmental, and judgment can help. Judgment is a thing that we should do because we have to discern. And when I look at her and I use my logic mind, I see saying things specifically to get people to follow you and to react.
Reams and tomes.
That's really, really unfortunate and scary because,
hey, YOLO.
I mean, I think she's put herself in a cult to a little bit. And is just misguided. I think she's an idiot. Not because she didn't quit or finish school. I think she's an idiot because she's using people. And I feel icky when I see people fawn over her and then see how she sows division in other people because she doesn't understand them or she chooses not to. And that just bothers me. She can dislike Satanism and all that stuff as much as she wants, and she should have that right. But the divisiveness is just a bit much to me, and it hurts.
And I know, barring know anything else about her, but we discussed this on an Unexplained show last week. I think she is beautiful. Like people say, oh, her makeup and all this stuff, and without all this other stuff, with if I didn't know or didn't hear her speak, the one compliment I would give her is I think she's very beautiful. Now, you guys made the comment when she speaks, and she's not beautiful, and I get that. But if I had to think of a positive thing to say before saying anything else, I would say I think she's beautiful. She's either got the art of glamour, and I don't mean that in a slamming way, but seriously, the art to make herself appear beautiful physically. I think she's really pretty.
Yeah. I mean, there are some of her, I'm going to say this and y'all can come for me, but I've watched a couple of her her shows that I kind of just think like she's really hurt. She is really deeply hurt and
There's a reason.
lashing out to everybody, kind of like other people in our family.
Yeah, there's
Like
a reason.
there's something happening there, but then I get on top of it and I think, but she's got to be accountable at some point for the hatred that comes out of the group sometimes, and that's where I run into issues is how she's very specifically hateful towards specific things, and that is a problem for me, and I have trouble with that. But yeah, she does have her thing. What I would love to see. Yeah. I don't know. Just click in the chat box, I guess. Or maybe the plus sign. I don't know. I wanted to read the thing that Dragon says. She feeds off the energy of the drama. Absolutely, she feeds off the energy. And I don't want to turn this into an all about Melinda, but the example is based on the question. Yeah, based on the question. I think it's a good question. I am discerning and judging based on what I have known, seen in her responses to us. But I did the same thing. I can't do these hate streams or just
like slamming people.
I hope she finds it in her heart one day to realize that some of the things she's doing is causing pain, and if she doesn't, then she's gonna get it back.
Melvin said a good word for that kind of stream. It wasn't hate or slamming, but he's called it. He was basically saying I don't enjoy those kind of streams too, and I forgot the word he used, but it was really good.
Yeah.
Or her.
Yeah, YOLO. She is for clout. She wants the.
That's cause and effect. Yes.
What do you call it? The
She responded to
the
you.
likes.
Oh, what's that? From who was she responded to you?
We've had a couple of back and forths as a group. Me and Adius, it was Malice back then, with her, and some of the stuff has just been.
But our words do matter. Like even in response to what somebody else is saying and doing, and I'm really trying to put that practice. Is it even worth it? First of all. And don't think that ugliness, like, too.
Yeah.
Now, some people, like, there's no way you cannot think or speak poorly of them, but
there's some things, and so one thing that I do think Adius gets right a lot is finding people who are detrimental to the Satan cause because they are calling for hurt, and a lot of people. I like Satanism. I like Left Hand Path. I think it's a really, really positive process. I really do enjoy it. Uncle Setnack's Guide to the Left Hand Path. If you've not read it, that is a true. In that, that's all you ever read about Left Hand Path. It's a really great way to kind of understand and see what you can do with it. But I need to read it again.
And I don't know about the other books necessarily that follow, but that Uncle Setnack and then the Satanic Bible are two of my favorite. I call books, or Uncle Setnack's Path to Left Hand Path is just overall one of the best books, and Satanic Bible I would say is probably one of the best, and I wouldn't even call it occult or spiritual, just like self-help books.
It really is. It's really focused
Bible.
On putting yourself first, and you do need to do that sometimes, not in an ego way, even though he does do it in an ego way,
but taking accountability, like owning it,
and see this
that's huge.
This is mentorship. Unexplained is asking really perfect oriented questions to get us to answer. I love this. Unexplained. This is like my favorite communication style. I think
that makes me learn.
They're exactly right.
Growth.
We have to change our internal dialogue, and the only way to do that is to practice it. One thing that I think I'm going to try to do is there's a word for it psychologically, where when you say it's you start with backwards working, right? So the next time you say it, maybe you do a ritual with yourself, or you do something. Let me back up. You do something to connect a word with this thing, like stop or hold or pause. and make it a different word so that you can use it. I've done this for protection spells. And so whenever you say, oh my God, what a fucking idiot, whether it's yourself or somebody else, like, wait a minute, pause. And that's the trigger. It's like, do I mean that? Should I say that? What do I really mean? And rephrase that.
Like in surgery, that timeout. When you're doing your double check, hey, we got this.
It's like, wait a minute.
Like, really check yourself.
But you have to set yourself a trigger.
Right.
To remember to do that, because you won't if you don't set the trigger. So you have to, and you can connect that trigger through your mindset or through ritual. I do this with protection magic a lot. I have practiced a protection magic spell for many, many years, and I connect that protection spell to the word sanctuary. So in my head, if I am having a really hard time or I'm scared, I can just say sanctuary, and my body goes straight into that protection zone, and I feel calmed, I feel collected. When you forget the word, it makes a problem. But again, words go back to principle one: the world, all is mental, universe is all.
I wonder if I can use the same thing, because the first thing I thought, I could use the word bell, but I already have something that makes me kind of like ground my tattoo. I'm right here, and right now I'm okay, and I literally have it tattooed on my thumbs.
It remembers me to do mine.
Thank you. And I wonder if I could use that just to be like, oh, when I'm starting to do that, like, look, you're right here and right now. What's going on?
That's your surgery timeout.
Yeah.
Sanctuary is my protection spell. Mine's going to be, I think, space bar. So I have my space bar.
I love these.
Which is that you have the control of when to press the button to continue forward. So it's literally a pause. So I can use my space bars.
Instead, we should call them in. Oh! Back to center, back to community. And they should do the same for us. I freaking love that. Thank you for that, Dragon.
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Don't call them out, call them in. That's freaking amazing. I like that.
We need to put that on a card or a shirt.
Don't call people out, call them in. I gotta write that down. Just as
that's
a
really,
reminder.
really, really nice way to put it.
Back to center.
And it's true.
How'd you word that?
How do you get to that though? Right.
Back to community.
I'm gonna start with the pause thing to pause myself so that I don't react.
You mind if I write this, Dragon? Just as a reminder, I want to.
Yes, Hootless, they're there too. And when we run into those, we boundary, and you know we block those engagements, because I am with you on that. I've run into some truly bad people that really have bad intentions, and their goal really is to cause pain and difficulty and hurt, and that's not something that I want to enjoy.
Back to center, back to community.
I'll go back. Hold on.
They should do the same for us.
Yeah, that is really, really nice.
That was very nice. Thank you.
So yeah. So we've covered mentorship. We've covered some conversation about judgment on ourselves. That kind of came organically. That's been a big part of my issue lately. Is I feel like I'm fine-tuning things.
How have we almost been doing this 2 hours? What the fuck?
Wow. Almost 11:45.
I love these conversations that we
just
having.
sailed right through 10. Is it really 11:45?
It can be.
That's not
11:36 it says. But I'm saying it's almost 2 hours. How the hell?
Yeah, that's really weird.
I really feel like I've been lost in a time.
Yeah, me too.
There's no way we've been chatting. But I love this. This is the kind of thing I like to our discussion. I like it to go.
Bubby.
It's freaking amazing.
What else was on your topic so we can hit it too? Because I like
that
mentorship.
Was pretty much.
I saw 2 people who say they might be interested. I would like to set something up with you guys, even if it's just 15 or 30 minutes. And Hootless, we've been trying to. We need to get you and your girlfriend, I think it is, out.
We've got to meet up.
So we can hang out.
Like maybe we could hit the one in Tampa. Did we say that was the closest or not?
I think so.
Tampa. The
Spookeasy.
Spookeasy. That now, if you hate the horror theme, tell us. We'll do a different one. But that's like a horror themed.
Look at this.
It'd be awesome.
Oh my god.
So we need to message them after this. Hold on. He's looking at you lovingly. I know. Hold on. Wait. Right there. One, two. Oh, that's so good. That's so cute.
Bubby. He's such a good dog. I love you.
Unlike you, I will send you the pictures immediately.
Oh, he makes my heart.
I still have pictures I've asked him to take.
Makes
me.
my heart
He's never
melt.
sent me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm in Dallas this week. I leave tomorrow and I get home Thursday. I think Thursday night.
Worse than Dallas.
Yep. I'll be having some good times in Dallas. Like
Maybe
in
I
Dallas.
can DM you in Discord. Yeah.
Yes.
Just see like availability. That would be awesome. And then we can look around. Like I know it's hard because you guys drive for the ones down here, but we can definitely meet up there. I can't remember, are the drinks good? Like Kratom there at Spooky
They're okay. It was
They're
very,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah. And they have like bar food. Like I think they have salads and like chicken.
And they had
wings
kava,
and
too.
stuff and kava. Yeah. Got into the 3 broomsticks. Oh. Well, if you want to do that
Two
one,
broomsticks? Twin broomsticks.
Twin broomsticks. It's like an hour from us, and I don't know from you, maybe 2.
That'd be about 2 hours at least.
But if you want to do that one, we're totally down. Or we can meet.
We usually go on Sundays.
We usually go on Sundays. Maybe next week or something. We could do twin broomsticks, or we could, if the Tampa one or Ybor City is closer, and better for you guys. Let us know.
Yeah, they're starting to have new drinks and advertisements out, so they're coming up with their special drinks.
Where?
Twin.
Oh, really? Maybe
Yeah,
we
they
could
put
go.
3 new drinks on it today.
I don't drive either way. My car drives literally, so to me, wherever it's better for you all. We can. Okay, Tampa is fine. Yeah, just we'll message and whatever you
We'll
prefer.
Just
We're
need to set that up.
down. That'd be sweet.
Yes, and Bjorn, thank you for the comments in the Norse Path section. There's a couple of people that I know will be very interested in having some conversations with you. Jay Cross in the Discord in the Norse Path, you'll see he did a hello post.
Oh, hey, yeah. Whoop, whoop.
You two might have a lot to talk about.
I think they might.
I think that'd be a good connection.
Ooh, this is cool.
I can't get over how he's just laying and watching me.
So it's just like the main themes for me. It wants us to think about, like, to ponder what are we speaking into existence this week, and to be mindful of our words this week, because whether you realize it or not, you are always causing something. I mean, that was just kind of like the main topic for me, but
Yeah.
I love all this. I can keep going. I'm not saying to quit at all. If they want to keep talking.
Mhm.
I mean,
The other thing that I will say about the mentorship, I would love to, like, we have things set up, and we want to do it in many different ways that match who we're working with.
Dragon would be a great mentor.
Yes, please.
I'd like you to be a mentor to me.
Dragon, and same thing. And there are new forums set up in the Pantheon Chambers and Discord you should have access to. For those of you that are really comfortable in areas like Norse or Greek or left, whatever it is, please feel free to put your information and say, hey, look, I am very willing to work with anybody specifically that wants to know more about these paths or whatever. Please feel free to do that.
Because this is how
we
religion,
grow.
this is how our magic was passed down. You know,
Mhm.
apprenticeship, journeyman, and master, which master is lifelong, but it was the verbal, the oral tradition. That's what excites me about having a mentor, you know, bi-directionally, is because you're literally
Yes.
learning. And like when like I've said, I played through this program I'm in an MP3 of a trance, and then when I did that live with the person, it was so different doing it live. It's like the energy is different, and both are good. But I'm a big thing for a mentorship relationship, because it's up and down learning.
Yep. And then life coaching that we do is going to be very specific to, like I said, people that are having difficulties and really want to work on things that are not just occult related. You know, we've found a very successful method that's worked for us to just be happy and comfortable. Oops. They will eat that rock.
Oh, where is it? Let me
I got
see.
it.
Do you see it? I got it.
Hold on.
Can we get an area? Ooh, for deconstructing and decolonizing our practice? Oh, neat. Like can we get an area for deconstructing and decolonizing our practice? Cool. Decolonizing, what is your practice, Dragon? Cool, decolonizing. I like that idea. We sure.
Do
we can
you,
look at
so
that.
Dragon,
Madam?
yes. But can you, a little bit, differently, I'm thinking, Sorry, work is messaging me, so I want to make sure that she's knows I'll call her back. Even when I'm not on call, I'm on call because I'm the only one that does the reporting. So,
Hey, you sweet kisser.
let me know, Dragon,
You're a sweet
if you
kisser.
feel that it would be best as a forum, like a forum topic within the path, like the Norse path. Do you want to just do a topic in there on deconstruction, or we can make a whole separate section about deconstruction, and that probably would go in the Sacred Circles section. So just let me know. We are going to develop this whole thing for you guys. The Discord, it's all about us as a group. It's all about us interacting. So that absolutely will make those changes.
I'm on a read.
It may be better as a forum topic, and that we can kind of focus on in each section, or separate. It's whatever your thoughts are. So mentorship, again, if you are seeking mentorship and want to learn things like the way we do in our background specifically, and feel like you need guidance on that, yes, sir, I'm sorry, that was an assumption. YOLO, we will get you a copy of the Discord. My apologies. I say yes, sir, to everybody, regardless. Huh, don't know why.
You got a purty mouth.
Shut up.
You really do.
I hate you.
Oh, I love you so much. Thank you.
There's the Discord. So we have two Discords. We have the occult Discord, and then we have a gaming Discord. So if you like to play video games, we have a video game Discord as well, which I can share for you guys, but only if you request.
God, I haven't played games in so long. I got to get back into my Lucian game
But so, yes, mentorship available. Like if you want direct stuff, we're not going to be like, oh, you have to teach us things too, and blah blah blah. Because some people may be uncomfortable. But that is something we are requesting, that we work together on those, so we can set up different things.
I miss Dragon and Fur.
Yeah.
Furry Santa. Right?
Furry Santa. So what we'll do then, I think we can add it in the Pantheon Chambers, since it is still mostly related to practice, right? In the Pantheon Chambers, we will add a deconstruction channel.
Oh, sir, I'm sure you have things to teach.
So we'll do a deconstruction channel. Hold on. To that thought. With its own separate forums that you guys can really focus on in there. So we'll do that. Now go say what you want to say about Be Hootless, because I'm going to say the same thing.
Oh, I was saying he had nothing to teach. I said, oh, I'm sure you do. You just don't know that you're teaching. Probably. Remember, I was putting some of the stuff in it, but oh gosh, you probably. And as we converse, I will point out what I learned from you. I think you definitely have something to teach. Everybody does. Be Hootless, I'm sure. Oh yeah. No.
Yes.
You do.
You absolutely do.
I can tell just by your chatting throughout the weeks that you have things to teach.
And the other thing, Hootless, like I said, I am sure there are things that you can choose to offer if you want to. My point is, I don't think when we do I have a problem with being called the boss and the mentor. I'm not a leader in this sense. I don't want to be a master of these things. I don't want people to follow me. I want us to be able to have discussions, whether if you want to do it with both of us, where we're just one-on-one having discussions about stuff, or if you want true mentorship where I teach you the hermetics and the process. I can do both of those things, but it's at whatever you guys want in those instances. The life coaching, that is a charge service that we're doing completely separate, has nothing to do with this. That is really focused on people who need true support in certain things, and they're having just a really hard time getting things together or keeping things together, because we've found ways to do that very well. And I don't know about you as much, but I am very, very good at finding the source and support and resources and interpreting and guiding people through that stuff, kind of social work stuff. So I want to do that. So we'll do that. We'll add this channel in here too. I think Pantheon is the right place. And do you have a specific name in mind, Dragon? Do you want to just be called the Deconstruction or Decontamination Zone, or Kick Out the Colonists? I don't know. Whatever you think. Good. We'll put in there. If not, I'll come up with something.
We still need to get our PO box like Rain had
Yes.
day-to-day
we're supposed to
Rain
do
had
that.
said. It's a
So-
good idea.
What was it then? There's 3 things that we have to work on: Pink Pistols, which we're gonna talk about in a minute, LLC, and PO Box.
And
Okay.
for me, this week is reading.
Yep. And we also need to spend some time working on the our email system, because we have our 2 Pondering Pagan emails now.
Mm-hmm.
So we actually are getting stuff put together with our domain. So I'm excited about that.
And what I was gonna say, if there's like crafts or something y'all want to share, like doing, we can jump on Discord, let us know, and either anybody can guide a craft and we can do. I'm all about
Yeah.
it. Or if you want us to guide a craft on Discord video, you don't have to put your video on. I always put my video on in Discord unless it is a ritual or trance. I don't do it for that, but anything else, I'll always have my video on.
Here's what I'm going to say to kind of close this part of the discussion out. I want, and I've said it in different ways, but I want this Discord and this show, this YouTube channel, and everything we do on it to feel like we're all meeting together in the tavern hall
We're circling.
and circling in the 2000 BCE era. And we are helping each other through the difficulties that we have and just working together as community, even though we are very far apart. I just really, that's what the goal is. So if there's something that you think is beneficial, that's what we do. And that's what we do. We don't who this.
We have to do this, otherwise our work would literally
Correct.
consume and kill us.
Yes, this is really forcing us to step away from work and things. As you see, as I put work on hold. I told them they're gonna have to wait.
'Cause I think you said it too. Sometimes I'll stop and I feel like, God, is work my life?
Yep.
Like that's not my purpose to be existing. So I personally feel like we have to do this to get away from that. Definitely don't feel like I have a lot of energy at all, but ooh. I'm very thankful for my job and I really love
Same.
it right now, but it is a lot
hard.
of energy. It's hard. There's nothing about it that's fun, or very rare is it ever fun, and nothing about it is easy, but I really do love it. It's a lot.
Yeah, my job is amazing. The people I work with is amazing. They are truly the brightest and best nurses I know. They're just amazing, and non-nurses, the ones that aren't. We just have an amazing team. It's a tiny team of 7 people, now 8. So you have somebody
And
new
it was
coming
50,
on board.
or what was it before?
Well, we were 237.
Jeez, down to 7.
Yep. So this stuff isn't taking the extra energy. It's
Excuse
where
me.
we're directing the energy to do. This is the enjoyment part. So, I just lucky. I love the job, but if I don't watch it, it's all I will do.
Yeah.
Like there's days where I can just stay on 24 hours and I will still have things I need to do. But yeah, so this has been a great conversation. I really appreciate this discussion and this back and forth with everybody. I've really enjoyed it. I feel like I've got some new ideas. We're going to talk after this when we're done. We're going to talk, I think, about our business planning a little bit, and then getting the 2 shows off, and then editing. I
Be
really
kind,
want to
bitch.
do the encyclopedia thing. That's going to be so much fun.
Yeah, that'll
whether
be
that's going to
fun.
be a live or recorded too. I kind of want to do a live.
Benevolent whores.
So we're gonna have lots of things. Oh
You
yeah, we're
wanna
doing
pull
polls.
cards? Yeah, we can do those.
We're pulling cards.
Actually.
So if you guys want to read, general is what you'll
Let
get
me-
unless you say otherwise.
Go pee and let me get a deck. What deck?
And
would I
then
use?
those of you that
If
have
I may.
mentioned wanting mentorship or anything like that, private message me in Discord, please.
Do not want them getting this book.
Message me and just let me know, like, do you want are you looking for somebody to just get you started? Do you have an idea of what you want to do when you're just stuck? Do you just want somebody to bounce ideas off of on a consistent basis? Do you have something that you would really like to offer as far as to train us, or any ideas, things that you're good? You don't have to do that part, but just let me know and we'll So we have Hootless, Chaos, Dragon. And we'll get some of that started. And what we've done this before, so this isn't something new to us. We do Discord meetings. We do video if you're comfortable with it. We do no video if you're not. We do just audio, and it basically starts as a 30-minute discussion back and forth of what your goals are, what it is that you're trying to do, and then I may or may not be the right person to do the mentorship, and usually we can connect you with somebody else. A lot of the people in this group, we're getting one of our brands off the ground, which is called the Order of the Patchwork Pagans. The Order of the Patchwork Pagans is a group of people that we know and we have vetted together that we trust for specific things. Like if you really, really want to have a great academic discussion about practically just about anything spiritual, Norse, Viking kind of stuff, then we have two people that are really good with that. For practice, if you want to do something specific with Welsh, we have people that are specific that we know about that, specific to Welsh. So there's all these different things that we have available and that we know and connect. And the Order of the Patchwork Pagans is that loose association of people that we have kind of vetted and can connect you with and be that kind of center hub to help connect those people. If you want to learn foraging and you want to know more about foraging practices, we can connect you with people. Now, they may or may not charge. Mentorship for us is we don't charge for that, Rook and I, but life coaching we would. So kind of different things there on how that would work. But we would put you in contact with the individuals and you can talk to them and have those conversations. We won't say that they can't charge because everybody has the right to decide what they're going to do for their information, but that's just not something we do, meaning Rook and I. So options, we have them. That's the Order of the Patchwork Pagans. If you have an area of specialty that you think you can offer to other people and you want to offer it to other people, charged or not charged, let us know. We'll add you to the Order of the Patchwork Pagans. Right now, the only criteria is that we know you and trust you. Criteria is being developed, but that's kind of separate. So we're going to do a couple cards. We've got Hootless, Chaos, and Dragon. Hootless, I went ahead and put you first since you were asking. I think you probably were leading into that. And my Bubby, I gotta move, Bubby.
Fuck you.
Oh, my arm hurts. That was 2 hours of lovely.
Fuck you.
I love him. Oh my god, this is the best dog ever. I mean, I love you all. No, Ma's gonna try to get up.
I'm gonna be pulling from Fiona Horn's Magic U Oracle deck. Fiona Horn is a freaking amazing witch. If you haven't heard of her, look her up. Fiona, her last name is Horne. Among other things, she's been in a freaking rock band. She is a licensed pilot, and she's a badass witch. Don't know if she's a bitch, but she's got a good energy.
She really does. She is, if you want to talk about manifesting.
She's my hero.
I mean,
which
shit.
she was.
If you talk about, I just wrote manifesting.
Ooh, career reading. Okay, cool. Send this clean out. I'm gonna get these things.
I'm using two different decks today based on what we need. I'm going to pull a.
I think I'm going to do the same.
I'm going to pull a card from my personal tarot that I use for personal reads. So I don't really use this on stream much, but I just felt today that I needed to engage with the deck that I read most people personally with, like when I do an actual reading. And then I'm going to pull a second card from the Healing Waters, which is one of the crystal decks. I have all of her decks. This is, what's her name? Rebecca Campbell and Katie Louise. Really beautiful deck. Also, if you guys are interested in Tarot, Oracle, Lenormand, or any of those things, and you want to know a little bit more, that can be part of the mentorship too. I will, and nothing is off the table.
I think because we haven't done cards in a while, doing 4 cards will be cool. Cards. Cards will be cool.
You all right?
Kratom's kicking in.
Mine, y'all can see live time how Kratom affects the
I'm going to pull 2 cards as well. The other deck is the Rebel deck, and it's a little bit...
I feel like you're copying me.
More...
hey, Mama Teets.
I kind of am, but I like this because we have not pulled cards in so long. People deserve 4 cards. All right. So we're doing Hootless first.
We're doing Hootless first.
Was there a specific? Was it the career read? I thought I saw.
Hootless,
career?
if you want to audit
Career reading.
my tarot course, I am more than happy to discuss it, present it to you for free, or share with you the links once I get them done. I have about half of them done as recorded videos. It's called 12 Weeks of Tarot, and I basically go through history of tarot, light history, and then I go through pretty much every card.
I like Hootless. He's a fast typer. He responds.
Yeah. So very much so. I need a few people. Anybody else that's interested in that too? Again, you need to private message me or I will forget. And Discord is fine. We'll get you our emails too at some point. But I need at least, I think, 2 or 3 people to audit the tarot course and kind of see what your thoughts are. Is it too big, too small, too fast, too large, too little? Do I need to add more history? Do I need to take some stuff out? So
A tough study.
yeah, I'm up for challenges.
Career. Oh.
I know
career.
Bjorn Algiz was in here earlier too.
Bjorn.
If you really want to get into an academic discussion, like a true, just about anything, dude has a mind for all kinds of stuff. I would love to. Oh, we need to interview him if he will on the show.
Who?
Bjorn Algiz.
Oh, okay.
We need to. If you're still in here, man. We would love to do an interview. It doesn't have to be live, and it doesn't have to be video. It would be your choice. You don't even have to answer in here. We'll message you, so you're not on the spot. I am really hyper from the cradle. Yeah, no, I feel you there. Oh yeah, you'd have more than a few weeks. It's supposed to be 12 weeks of tarot, and I've done the class in a day before. Like it can be done in a day, but obviously you don't have the thinking part of it if you don't do it in a day. But it's 12 weeks, and there wouldn't be any time frame really. I need some people to look at it and give me some more feedback. Doing it in person was great. But now that I'm doing it kind of asynchronously and doing recordings and or live, like remote, it's a little bit different. I want to make sure it's received well. All right, so Hootless career warning. And then at the very end, we're going to pull a Vegas card.
All right. So do you want to go first or do you want me to go first? It doesn't matter to me.
It's up to you.
All right, so from the Magic of You Oracle deck, I pulled for you Minimus, Commune with the Source. So, she is, but let me scoot over just a little bit. Minimus, Commune with the Source. So,
We need more room.
this is, just pulling up what they have about it. And it says, nature holds all the answers. The wisest witch knows his or her questions will be answered when they dive into the natural world without reservation. Like the girl of Minimus who is fused with the forest, it's your time to merge with the source. Drop your stuff, your attachments, and be one with nature. It's time to recommune with the raw, authentic self that was you when you were sparkled. Oh, when you were sparked.
Sparkled.
You were sparkled when you were sparked. Into this existence. And what you will be when you transition to the next plane of existence. So to me, so for career, let's see what the Rebel deck says. It says, what the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. If you're waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is. So to me, I think if it's something about if you're thinking about making a change in your career or your what you're doing or modifying what it is, it's saying it's time to do that. But to be grounded, to me, when you're doing it, anything is possible, but just know what is really possible for a change for you right now. But it's telling me ground and then do it. Here's your fucking sign, it says. So I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's what they're saying.
I'm going to start. My first card for you is Metamorphosis. So, card itself says, embrace transformation. Things are now different. So that can mean two things. With career, when we're asking about, ultimately when people ask about career, it's, am I in the right place? Should I stay here? Should I go? Do I need to take a new opportunity? Metamorphosis can mean two things. It can mean either you need to make a change or you just made a change, right? And so what the idea is, or to think through is, if I'm in a good spot and things are status quo, but I'm bored, do I need to change? Yes. We need to see something new, but that can be within a current position. If your current position or job or career is not fulfilling to you, then the metamorphosis might not be the job, it might be the career, right? So the thing that you want to think about is the career that I'm doing right for me? Should I stay in this line, or should I consider, second career as adult? Or is it this job, this specific job that I'm having trouble with or difficulty with? And that's always the thing to decide first, right? If this was done in a different way, would I love this? And then you might need to go find a different way, which means a different job. I'm going to support that, though, a little bit with the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands is a stability card. It's one of the few wand cards that is about stability. Usually that's a Pentacles thing, right? And wands are definitely a career-oriented. Yes, she's back stuck again. The wands are all about careers. They're all about the things that we have passion for. And this Four of Wands is also stability from the four corners, right? So you see they're putting up four things that also can be representative of a celebration. But in this case, it's saying, there's some stability that you have to consider too. So right now, what I would see in the cards is firmly plant where you are right now. Don't make any decisions right now. You need to think through things a little bit differently. Give it some time, but there could be an air of stuckness at the moment. But what's a better word for that? Like stagnation, I think. But it's really deciding, again, what is the right career path? Is this the right path that I'm in? I would say yes. Like, it's something you should stick with, but it just might not be at the place you're at. Think about where you are right now. Is the way that they're... Finn, will you leave her alone? It's the way that they're doing things right for you, right for the way that it should be done. So, for example, if you're in tech, you could be in tech in 1,000 different places. And if you are doing IT support can be done in 1,000 different ways. But if you really determine that you really enjoy the concept of what you do, but you don't like the job that you're doing it for, then you need to stick within it and find another thing. And this, to me, is on the stable side, is saying, yes, you're in the right, you're forming the right stable career path, which just might not be at the place that you're doing it at. So think about that. Do you find yourself saying, I wish I could do it better, or I know I could do this better, or this is really inefficient, the way this is being performed, and say, look, I start looking for something that might better match your interests. But this Four of Wands is generally going to show up when there's stability, when things are good. It's a right choice. It's a solid choice. So I wouldn't make any rash decisions at all. This is a lineup thought process. From leaving the tarot completely and just saying it from a perspective of like a person, I would get a sheet of paper out and write down 5 or 10 questions about your job and separate it to job and the career. Do I like the career? I'm going to use nursing as my example in this. And do I like nursing? Do I like being a nurse? I just don't like being a nurse here. I wish I could do this. I really wish that this would work. And then start pathing that direction to whatever it is you're looking for.
Kept thinking, like, is it a boss or somebody?
Yeah.
Like a supervisor?
Yeah,
It kept coming up to
with
me.
work stuff, it's always like you got to decide, you got to separate the job and pull the job out of it. Because obviously, if you're asking about it, you're having some misgivings, concerns, or ideas. And if you like the concept of what you like, I love nursing, but I do not work in an emergency room. Will not work for me. I did for a short time as in my clinicals. I can't do it. It doesn't mean that I'm in the wrong career. It just means I'm in the wrong place. So
Yep. Maybe a leadership
write the questions.
opportunity.
Yep. Write the questions out.
Who's next?
So you can see them on paper and make them real, so that they're not just thoughts. Take them out of the physical or mental field and put them in the physical, just like Hermetics tells you to.
What did
TK's next.
TK have a question or just in
Twisted
general?
Chaos. Everybody gets a general unless they say otherwise.
A little snippety there, aren't you?
I just repeated my instruction.
A little snippety.
Do you want me to snip it? I can snip it. I got scissors in the back. I'll snip. Just call me Bobbit. Lorena. Bobbit, comma, Lorena.
Brian Bobbitt.
Yeah, that does not sound good.
Brian Bobbitt. Sorry, I didn't mean to dox you either.
Oh, you're not doxing me. Everybody knows my name. I don't have my real name. All right. You're welcome, Hootless. Twisted.
What does Twisted need to know?
I know one question that she's not allowed to ask.
I don't know. This deck has a habit of sending the
I'm going
repeat
first.
ones. Okay.
This is a really good sign for what's going on for you right now, Twisted. This is the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is control.
Yeah.
The hard work is done. You've mastered an art of something. You're being the master of what it is. And this card, if you can see it, she's kind of holding a bird of prey. And the bird of prey, I don't know if it's a falcon, I believe in this. It looks like a falcon or a hawk. I don't know my birds very well. If somebody does, correct me. But she's in control of it. And she has this beautiful gate behind her. She can choose to walk through the gate or not. This is her choice. Nobody's forcing her to do anything. She is in absolute control. The Nine of Pentacles teaches us that once we've done the hard work, if we really put the energy into it, that everything will turn out just fine. And that we're in a really good spot. Nine of Pentacles is a extremely positive sign for your week coming up. Extremely positive. Your second card is Cosmic Ocean. Current dreams, future realities, new beginnings. I love Cosmic Ocean concept of there's this broiling ball of gas or water or whatever it is that we all come from and can go into and out of as the astral plane, so you can connect in and out of this information. So it's a way to pull stuff when you're unsure or you're having difficulty. So how you contact that is through your dreams, through your realities that you think. Again, the mind is the universe is mental and the all is mind. But I can never say it right. But everything's mental. Let's put it that way. And then new beginnings arise out of that. So you're in a section. You're in a new beginning. You have this connection to the ocean that you need to not lose sight of and stay really connected as much as possible, and relax. The Cosmic Ocean, you can see her, she's relaxed. She's tapped into this energy and it's flowing and it's open and it's free and it's moving. And that is what we do in the Cosmic Ocean. And that Nine of Pentacles is absolutely saying you're done with the hard work. So I have a very good feeling.
All right, the Rebel deck has selected for you. Some good shit is about to happen.
I like that.
So it says some good shit is about to happen. Don't let your issues fuck it up. I think we know what that means.
Sure do.
Don't let your issues fuck it up, sister.
I have an idea. We're gonna do this today.
You know what you know, and you know that you know. Be good to yourself.
Be careful, for they know not what they not do.
And then the second card, or the card from the Magic of You deck, is Liberation.
This is it right there.
Liberation. So, and what does this means is?
What does it means is?
Liberation is free yourself. Liberation is the codependency card. It's time to liberate yourself from toxic people, even yourself, who might have been soft and seductive in life once, but are now smothering you. The girl of liberation was once seduced by the soft embrace of the swan. But now its deathly gaze signifies all life is gone, and she is trapped by its snake-like coils, crushing her essence. It's time to unwind the tentacles wrapped around you. Let those be of lovers, family members, any people with intimate access to you. Recognize who is lifting you and who is pulling you down. The tentacles might also be that of a job or learning environment. It is time to move on when liberation appears. In a situation of codependency, remember you're holding each other back. So although you may feel that you owe it to another to stay and continue, liberation reminds you that it is not only you who's being held back, it's the other party too. Take action and free yourself and them. All right.
I just pulled out Twisted Chaos. I got to get this to you before I leave. So today, a tall piece of tourmaline. Tourmaline is an anti-anxiety stone. It is a filter stone. It allows things to pass through, and it changes them to positivity. So this is for her. So
I want to find a lapis lazuli if we have it to give it to her too for psychic protection.
It's a good one.
To focus.
Lapis or blue apatite.
I do kind of have a little one. I'm just kidding. All right.
That's what she said.
Appetite.
I am getting kind of hungry.
Now we are to drag on, drag up and down and on.
Dragon Dancer.
I want to be.
I mean, Alchemist. I saw that in my head.
Oh yeah, I can't sing that song anymore. A dragon changer.
A dragon alchemist. We'll make it work one way or another.
You're welcome, TK Shoots. Hi. What is dragon?
Dragon is
perhaps
ebbing and flowing back into some really good shit. Really clear mind. Well, the first card is Atlantis. Keep the big vision.
Ooh.
Stay in alignment as you grow. I get a massive amount of things are really settling in the right way and starting to get into the right keyholes. You know, the locks are starting to open and things are going in a way that is very positive. Atlantis is always a really good portent for me because it represents just everything, other dimensionalness, ownership. It's like the world in tarot. So huge boon. And then your second card for me is the Star, which is guidance is in place. Even if you feel lost or things aren't going exactly how you want them, there's a way to follow, and just make sure that you're listening to that guide. Whether it is the actual star or if it's somebody or something in your life, usually an animal, something like that, you need to listen because guidance is happening and is driving you towards your goals, and you guys are moving towards your goals, you and the star together. I got hiccups now.
I missed my card.
Yep.
Hold on. All right.
The Star is, to me, an often misrepresented tarot card. Many people read the Star in kind of a negative light, that we've lost direction or that we're having difficulty finding our way. But for me, the Star with Atlantis, these are two wildly incredible concepts like out there. So they're pulling in this energy of forward motion, of the right things are starting to happen in the right ways. You know, things were good, they got rough, and now they're kind of filtering to where they're supposed to be for a new normal. And then again, like I said, listen to your guide, whoever that is. I need to rename my guide, or my guide has come to me and told me he's renamed.
Oh, really?
Or handing me off, as so to speak. So I've got to do some more work figuring that out. Yes.
Like a hand?
Like my guide is kind of like, you know, it's time for you to go to this next step.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I didn't know that's a thing.
Well, cool. So the Rebel deck says to you, fuck, shit is about to get real. Fuck, you need your people around you. Okay? So shit's about to get real. You need your people around you. And from the Magic of You, Oracle, I pull number 4, doable. The key is within your grasp. So, what you seek is within your grasp. As with all yeses, there are adjustments. Release yourself from a lingering mental prison of fear that you are not enough, that you're not worthy. You have the right key. Don't doubt it. It is time to be grateful to your teachers, even the ones whose lessons you didn't necessarily like. Past lovers, past employers, bullies, cyber stalkers all had lessons to teach you. Incredibly, when you meditate on gratitude for these lessons, the struggles around you dissipate. The key to opening the rest of your life hovers within your grasp. It's yours to use. The girl of Doable fearlessly breaks through the glass ceiling and grabs the potent symbol of her getting her wisdom, the golden key. Tears of blood are shed, residues of past pains and losses, reflected in the carved face in the entryway above her, are now transformed into power and assertiveness. If this card is drawn at a time you are seeking to step up into the next widely acknowledged level of success, whether it be career advancement, passing a test, being accepted into an institute of learning, this card indicates that the answer is yes. Don't know if that makes any sense for you. Well, there you have it. Was that it? Just those three?
Just the three. Anybody else?
All right.
We have a little time. If you want to read, we'll pop one in there.
Maybe too late for them. I didn't really. We're over 2 hours.
Yeah.
We're up to almost 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Well,
They probably don't want one. They're probably like, I'm
great
done.
discussion.
Woo, shit. Sorry, guys. Haven't been a 2.5 hour, and it sure didn't feel like it.
We used to do them on time.
But we appreciate.
Unexplained wants to read.
We appreciate you.
You shall get one. I hope I didn't miss you.
Bye.
I feel bad. Let me make sure that's what you meant too. Do you want a card? You just saw me. Unexplained. I didn't even have you on the list, my friend.
Horn one, lover, sun, leaper in the corn.
This is what happens when I'm hyper.
Horn one, lover,
I
sun,
will, in my
leaper
defense,
the
say
corn.
I have 2 pair of new glasses coming.
Nice.
These are really old and chewed up, and they are hard to see in.
Deep in the mother,
my apologies
die and be reborn.
for missing you. Unexplained.
Horn one, lover.
You gonna take those and put them up?
Oh shit. Deep
give
in
me
the
mine?
mother, die and be
Rude.
reborn. Horn one, lover, son, leaper in the corn.
You'll be all right. It is not late,
Deep
no sir.
in the mother, die and be reborn.
Will you not look at me and yell at me when you say the word die?
Be reborn. You're the horn one, lover, son. Okay, sorry.
It's kind of scary. It is never too late, sir.
It is never too
and
late.
if anybody else
especially
wants a
not
reading
for
that we
Mr.
didn't get,
Melvin.
or anybody else that we missed, absolutely we will hang on to do tarot cards.
UP.
I might be able to convince somebody to hop on tonight for an hour-long detailed tarot stream.
Ooh, that would be fun.
The only reason I haven't done a true online tarot stream really is because I can't get the camera right. Like I want it to be pointed down at the table. You know, so it's easier to do so people can see the reads as they come. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I have a thing that I might be able to do
Horn
it with.
one, lover, son, deeper in the
All right,
corn.
Unexplained. Your first card, my friend, the Hierophant.
The
Alright.
Hierophant.
The Hierophant.
Hierophant.
So what's important with the Hierophant when he shows up in a read is to kind of understand a couple of things. First thing, there's some new knowledge to seek or that you recently obtained and you want to process it and look for what it's going to teach you or tell you, or look for somebody that's willing to teach you right now. There's something new that you need to learn, but please be aware and monitor and be careful that these things that you might be learning could be looked at as dogmatic or true even when they need to be considered. So the idea here is you're in the market for new knowledge. You're in the market to learn a new system, process, thing, or a little bit more about something. And the Hierophant will give it to you, but you need to assimilate it and work it into your practice, into what it is that you do. Don't take it at face value for what it is, like flatly. If you're taking a course, you're thinking about certifying, for example, in the mundane world, that's where I look. Or if you are talking with somebody about things that you didn't necessarily talk about before, like a new topic, new in paranormal, I don't know. Just do it, but be wary that there's an opportunity for people to lead you astray. And it goes right with the second card, Ride the Waves. Life lessons and growth, you will get through this. So this is saying kind of the same idea. Things are happening, there's growth, there's new lessons coming, there is somebody here to teach them to you, but you can't take them too hard. You have to work through them and fly through them and flow with them. This reminds me of the principle of ebb and flow. tides in the Hermetic principles, which is that everything kind of cycles in and out. And if you know that, even though when we're cycled out, meaning cycled in means things are going really well, I'm on the top of my game, I feel good, I know what I'm doing. Cycled out is I'm away from the thing, I'm disconnected, I feel a little bit out of it, I'm not really fully connected. So when you do cycle out, you can't always change it because everything ebbs and flows. But knowing that you're cycled out also says, I'm going to get back to where I was. I am going to be able to get back to the point where I'm positively moving again. So that's what I'm getting. That's what I got.
All right. So one of my favorite peeps and ever.
Oh, I love that.
The first one from Magica View Oracle Fiona Horn is Opulence. It's time to lead.
Opulence.
I know I could never not hear that now. Opulence. It is time to lead. I love.
This really
what she's
reminds me
wearing.
of Dragon Alchemist's headrest and
Yes.
Heilung. Very Heilung-esque.
So there is great wisdom in going with life's flow, in choosing battles, conflicts, and accepting change wisely and peacefully. There's also a time to assert your authority and trust your wisdom and leadership skills. People in situations are now looking to you for guidance. Wear your success and assets proudly. They are well earned. It's time to be a light so that others may follow. This person of opulence wears the lavish golden crown of leadership. It emits a radiant glow and signifies spiritual enlightenment as well as earthly accomplishment. Being in an exalted position gives you the authority to be a wise leader and help others, much like happiness is only real when shared, and being exalted only meaningful where it helps or when it helps others. And then the Rebel deck, sir, has for you, be fucking grateful. Shit could be so much worse. So it's time to lead. People are looking to you for maybe mentorship, maybe I don't know, but it's time to lead if that opportunity comes up, and be grateful. Shit could be so much worse. Oh, there you have it.
And
yeah.
And we said we're going to end with a Vegas nerve card.
Yes.
So, I picked randomly a calm card. And so this is called Brow Harmony. And if you don't know, the Vegas nerve deck is 75 exercises to reset your nervous system. This one is a calm card, so it's called talking about Brow Harmony. The BL2, also noted as Kwanju, is an acupressure point near the inner corner of your eyebrow close to the nose bridge.
Oh. Okay.
People often rub this point naturally when they're tired, but massaging BL2 can trigger the cranial nerves response for muscle control in your face and help you relax. So I don't know if you guys do this, but a lot of times when I'm driving, like I'll be sitting there and I'm driving, right? Even right now I'm doing it. And I'm like, wait a minute, my face is not relaxed. And then just do a simple relaxation of my face. And it's very nice. So what you do in this situation, and to do this exercise, begin with one side, find your BL2, which is located on the bony ridge just at the inner end of the eyebrow, just above the bridge of your nose. So it's like right here.
Oh, Botox points.
Right there. You feel the edge of the ridge. Use your index or middle finger to gently apply pressure or circular massage motions for about 1 to 2 minutes, breathing deeply and relaxing. Repeat on the other side, so it's doing one at a time, not in your eyeball.
Thumb?
It's right here.
Is it on each side?
Use your middle finger, your index finger, 2 minutes, 1 minute on each side.
Oh.
Don't rub it like you're kind of trying to wipe it off, like massage, circular motion.
I'm trying it.
Now, people naturally do this when they're stressed. They put their head here, or they do this, but this is a specific acupressure point.
This feels really good.
So these exercises are designed to help you kind of relax and reset your vagus nerve, which I can feel it doing because I feel like I'm slowing down a little bit. I feel a little bit calmer. Of course, deep breathing does that too. So that exercise seems like it could be very helpful when you're stressed out, when something is getting a little tough. I do mindfulness activities, and I'm adding these into those mindfulness and meditations where if I get really stressed out and I can't think properly, If I'm around a lot of people, I just excuse myself to the bathroom and I go sit on the toilet, literally, and I do these exercises where I pick something in the toilet stall on the wall where I describe it. Does it look like it'd be hot or cold? How does it feel? All that stuff, and that kind of gets your mind reconnected. And then this is a way to help calm you. So if you're having difficulty or stress, steal yourself away for a minute.
Oh, that
like I
feels
said,
amazing.
hide in the bathroom and then do a 1-minute massage on that section on the BL2, the Kanju.
That feels good.
Kuanju. I don't know how to say that properly. I highly recommend this deck.
That feels really good.
It's a part of our life coaching program. So I have a bunch of copies of it. But
That
it
feels
is
really nice.
recommended reading. The other one that we did was gargling. So if you're going to have a difficulty with, like if you're doing public speaking or you're going to meet with somebody and you're scared or nervous, your throat chakra is really involved in communication and how you're perceived and how you perceive others through their speaking voice and through their visuals, because that's, visual, sight, and sound of your throat chakra. And the vagus nerve is the physical part of it. And the vagus nerve, guess what? Goes through all of your chakras. So doing those practices can help slow that down. But gargling is for 30 seconds is a practice that can also reset your vagus nerve when you're nervous, and it works in your throat chakra. So
it felt really nice.
Well, thank you for hanging out with us for this long. We are so sorry to go this long. This is almost 3 hours.
So thank you all so much, whoever's still here, whoever came in and left and had to. We get it.
Has been great. We really appreciate you spending your time with us, and hope you have a great rest of your day. Look forward to some new things coming that we keep talking about, but we are doing the work in the background, so they are still coming. So
and
thank you.
Being more consistent with our lives and stuff and our meetings, our circles. And thank you for the thing I love about this, what it is, this, I call it discussion circle, is it's so interactive. This is what I've always wanted out of this. So have a good one, everybody. Have a safe week. Enjoy your Sunday. Decompress, relax, disconnect. Be ready to reconnect tomorrow. Recharged.
Yep.
Blessed be.
Blessed be. Bye, everybody.
Bye.